times in 8.5 minutes. First down, 10 Falcons out of the 2-minute warning. Bucks have have 2 timeouts remaining. Here's the snap. Cousins, a stretch handoff running to the left. Algier will be snagged and dropped as he reaches the number at the 29-yard line. No gain on that carry, so they'll spot it right on the chalk at the 30.
Please reset the game clock to 1:56. Thank you.
That second timeout, so it's 1:56, Sean Hockley said it. It had ticked down to 1:55, and seconds are precious for the Buccaneers. We have one more timeout. Barring an injury or a penalty, that clock is going to keep ticking. And the Buccaneers trail 31-26.
Yeah, once they use that last one, it's going to be tight from there.
Well, the Buccaneers do not have Mike Evans. We do not have Chris Godwin. Godwin out for the season. Evans out for at least the next 3 games plus the bye week. It is second down and 10 from the 30-yard line. The Buck 30 moving left and leading by 5. Here's the snap. They'll lead a tight end that way, and the tackle made right at behind the line of scrimmage. Good gang tackling by guys in creamsicle orange, but the clock ticking now at 1:50. Stopped again by the Bucks, our last time out. It will be third down and 12. But Cade Otton again, 9 catches, 81 yards, coming off a career high 102 touchdowns, his first multi-touchdown game of his career. Bucky Irving, 7 catches for 40 yards. Rakim Jarrett, the first time we've seen him this year, 2 catches, including a huge 20-plus catch on third down and long. Rashad White, 5 catches. So we see what Leon Cohen is doing without his top 2 targets of Godwin. He's spreading the ball around, and so is Baker Mayfield. The turnovers caused problems today, sure. 3 of them. Third down and 12. The snap. Stretch handoff running right. Bijan Robinson cuts it inside to avoid running out of bounds, and the clock's going to tick well short of the first down needed. We're at 101 seconds to go in this ball game, and the Bucks cannot stop the clock. They'll bring Younghoe Koo in to attempt a field goal. Right now, the line of scrimmage is around the 32. Give him the yardage. It's around the 28-yard line, so about a 45-yard field goal. And for Younghoe Koo, Falcons are going to let that clock tick down to 1 on the play clock, and it will be around 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the game clock. Down to 4, 1 minute 8 to go, down to 2 on the play clock, and there's the timeout. And the Falcons will bring Younghoe Koo in to try to give them an 8-point lead with 1 minute 6 to go. 31-26. TJ Reeves, you got something?
Mean Gene, do we recall Thursday Night Football in Atlanta where the Bucks blocked a field goal with Tavierre Thomas in the 4th quarter late in the game? Man, can you go to the well again here? Maybe he misses, maybe you block it. In any event, the defense did what it could there to give you some time left. But for a miss or maybe a block kick, Gino.
Let's see what plays out now. The Falcons, the ball is spotted at the 28-yard line, far side hash, for a right-footed kicker. Probably would like to have it on the left side. Not sure what Younghoe from Seoul, Korea has in mind, but the hold will be by Bradley Pinion. Win not a factor. Good spot. Kick is airborne, and it is going to be wide to the right. 1 minute 1 to go, and the Buccaneers have the football from the spot of the missed field goal.
Yeah, he just pushed it a little bit. It just drifted off to the right and kept going.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail by just 5 with 61 seconds left of the game.
Well, they're going to have their opportunity. No timeout, so you got a lot of young receivers. You got to be very careful of your clock management here.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers move left to right. Baker Mayfield will be the quarterback again with 1 minute and 1 second to go. And the line of scrimmage is the 36-yard line from the Buccaneer 36. Rashad White in the backfield, dropping Mayfield. Here's a pass away, caught ball on the 42-yard line. Tackle made immediately by the linebacker, Caden Ellis. McMillan made the catch. Buccaneers battling the clock at a scoreboard that reads Atlanta 31, Tampa Bay 26. 47 seconds to go. We get lined up, moving right. Pressure coming from the left side. Mayfield looks downfield, throws it downfield. It is incomplete, intended for Sterling Shepard. The ball sailed over the hands of Sterling Shepard around the 27-yard line of the Falcons.
Yeah, he was trying to feather this over the top, and Sterling Shepard won and had the defender on his back, but he's just thrown a little bit too far. Grant, number 27, was the guy in coverage.
3rd down and 4 now. Ball to the Buccaneer 42-yard line, just outside the 41. Buccaneers need to reach the 46-yard line, but again, the time is the biggest factor. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shotgun look, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap, belt high, dropping. Mayfield throws it. He caught ball at the 48-yard line. You get the first down. 47-yard line. Now the Bucs have got to hurry and spike the ball. We're down to 31 seconds. Ryan Miller with his 3rd catch of the game.
No, he's not spiking it. He's continuing to run it.
Bucs need to line up in a hurry. Here's the snap, belt high, out of the gun. Dropping Mayfield, looking Mayfield, throws it over the caught ball at the 34-yard line. Great catch by Rakim Jarrett. 15 seconds, down to 13, down to 12. Bucs will line up and get ready. Here's the spike job. 9 seconds on the clock. How about that catch by Rakim Jarrett?
That was nice. That was a deep crossing route. And, you know, Atlanta, of course, wants to keep all the receivers in bounds, and Ryan Miller does a good job of clearing some guys out, but good throw by Baker.
2nd down and 10. The ball is at the Atlanta Falcon 33-yard line. 9 seconds remain. You got to target the end zone?
Well, either that or the sideline, and, you know, you might have to call a couple plays. Now, Atlanta, because they got to see the formation that the Bucs came out in, they're calling timeout. So this is situation, Gene, where you run an out route on the sideline to get a little bit closer, but if they take that away, you're going to have to take a shot for the end zone. You can't throw it in the field of play and be able to stop the clock.
All rights to this broadcast are reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is prohibited. Well, the Buccaneers probably time for maybe 2 plays, maybe not. 9 seconds remain. Falcons spend their final timeout. And Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers deploy with 2 receivers to the left. That's Trey Palmer and Sterling Shepard. And 2 to the right, Rashad White in the backfield. 9 seconds, down to 8 now. The play has stopped. The flag thrown for a false start of the Buccaneers.
False start by the offense, number 78. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's still 2nd down. This is not a 10-second runoff. There's 9 seconds on the clock.
2-time All-Pro left tackle Tristan Wirfs jumps the gun. And a false start.
That's his 2nd time today.
Will make it 2nd down and 15. The line of scrimmage is now the Falcon 38-yard line. They drop 2 safeties all the way back to the 7-yard line. Baker Mayfield takes the snap. 8 seconds ago, Mayfield throws a ball, threw it away, got rid of it. And there are 6 seconds remaining.
And that was a good heads up. I mean, this is going to be tough in general to make this happen, but the pocket was collapsing on him, and instead of forcing something, he's going to come back and try it again. They only rushed 3, but somehow was able to get some pressure.
Yeah, those safeties were back around the 7-yard line. Now they'll have 3 safeties all around the goal line. It's Hail Mary time for Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers. Remember the Buffalo game a couple of seasons ago? Ball came down to the end zone, and we almost pulled off the Hail Mary. See if Baker Mayfield can do it here. From the 38-yard line, final play perhaps of the game. 3-man rush, just a 2-man rush. Protection. Baker Mayfield throws it up in the air. It's toward the end zone. It's batted away. It's caught, but out of bounds.
He threw it too far. Ball came down out of bounds, out of the end zone. Really great job by Jarrett making the catch, but it was just Mayfield threw it 3 yards too far.
Rakim Jarrett, what a debut for that young man out of Maryland. Caught the ball, but he was out of the end zone. And he went up with about 3 defenders around him and still had the concentration to catch the football. Bucs fall short, 31-26. And the Atlanta Falcons have taken a commanding lead in the NFC South. They are now 4-0 in the division, and they improved to 5-3. Buccaneers fall to 4-4. And the Atlanta Falcons have 2 wins over the Bucs. And near the halfway point of this season, there's a long road to hoe for the Buccaneers to try to get back in the division race. Although right now we're in 2nd place.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of time left in the season. Obviously, We can't turn the ball.
An
That's
official
what's really
sportsbook
killed.
partner of the Carolina Panthers.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
You're listening to Panthers Football, presented by Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
Mr. Jenkins told me to open up your drain. Gently, 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 till it flows like rain.
Call Morris Jenkins.
I am an AC technician at Morris Jenkins, and he is a Morris Jenkins plumber.
Every house has at least one slow drain.
I know air conditioning, and he knows plumbing. I can clear that drain pipe.
I can make that toilet quit running.
And he made my faucet quit dripping.
Call Morris Jenkins.
All right, folks, we're back. Bob just shared his Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina member ID card at his appointment, and looks like they're double-checking that he's covered.
Well, you can be sure he is, Jim. Blue Cross North Carolina has an extensive network of providers, so they've got him covered better than a lockdown corner.
Yep, that's why they're the most preferred health insurer in North Carolina. Okay, they're back with his member ID card.
And he's good.
Go with Blue Cross North Carolina. Visit bluecrossnc.com for more information on health, vision, and dental coverage.
This is the Carolina Panthers Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Bojangles. A Bojangles family meal gives you more for your money. It's Bo time.
Panthers Chalk Talk. Brought to you by Smith Turf and Irrigation.
Panthers tight end Ian Thomas. Obviously, it's a tough stretch for you guys. What are some of the things that you kind of lean upon in your life when things aren't going quite the way you want on the football field?
In my life is just staying close to family, and you got the locker room, and that's what most guys like. So sticking together and going forward together is the biggest and the best thing I think for guys. Staying grounded, using friends, family, teammates, coaches to stay grounded and keep pushing.
A lot of ball left to be played, 10 games in this regular season at least. And so for you, obviously this locker room sticking together, looks like you guys have a good camaraderie because it can go both ways, but this seems to be one of those positive situations.
Yeah, you always want to stay positive in these situations. And of course, like in the heat of the battle, like whereas we said things get done wrong or different and lines get blurred, and then you meet back and then you realize that one goal again, and then you recoup and then you add it again that next week. So that's the best thing. Like you said, it's 10 more, so you get 10 more opportunities to make it right.
Your position group, Tommy's been out. You came back in, obviously, so there's been some coming and goings there. How difficult was it to be at the part of the season where you weren't really getting to be out there and play and be healthy the way you wanted to be? Different
and like difficult to watch. Because you want to help your team as much as you can, but of course, like when I was out, I was helping on the back end with things and guys at practice and in meetings. So it's been an honor for me, I guess on the opposite side of it and teaching guys and walking through with guys. So it's been tough, but made it back out there, so I'm blessed for that.
I know you get your chances catching the ball too, but you're known reputation-wise as one of the best blockers in this league at your position. Where does that come from in you, and how did you develop that as far as being something that really is one of your trademarks in the NFL?
Just, wanting to hone in and be perfect at that skill. Like they say, tight ends do a little bit of everything. And early on, I had a little bit of success, and then, once that fall off, then you gotta cling on to something else to stick around in this league. So, of course, as times change and you get different roles, and you learn how to play that role really good. Like it's kind of like being an actor. You jump into that position and you take control. So whenever it was put in my hands to do a job, I always want to do the best that I can. And then, it just built from there.
What was it like when you got the news that Bryce would be the starter again, and the team's reaction as far as gathering around him?
It was good. We all feel for Andy, and we'll all always be behind Andy and wish for a fast recovery for him. But like whoever's up, then everybody's like behind that guy 1,000%. You practice how you want to play. So Bryce get in there and throw the ball, Andy get in there and throw the ball. It's no drop off. We just keep moving. It's the NFL. So
a little bit on Denver. Obviously, one of the better defenses. Are up there in quarterback sacks. Yeah, points and yards. So when you look at that Broncos defense, what's kind of your broad strokes on that?
I like it. I like that defense, and you get to go up against some big, strong, fast guys. Like you said, some guys in the back end that can move around. So it's a good competition for us. It's good to put good things on tape this week. So I'm excited, It's always good to play against a good defense. So this week we'll have that opportunity to showcase some offensive stuff.
That was good. Ian, have a great game. Thank you.
I will. Thank you.
Panthers Chalk Talk, brought to you by Smith Turf and Irrigation. Visit us online at smithturf.com. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
I get it. The cost of rent, groceries, and utilities is too high. So here's what we're going to do about it. We will lower housing costs by building more homes and crack down on landlords who are charging too much. We will lower your food and grocery bills by going after price gougers who are keeping the cost of everyday goods too high.
Kamala Harris's economic plan is focused on lowering costs for families, so you can keep more of your paycheck. That starts with the cost of housing. For first-time home buyers, she's offering $25,000 in down payment assistance. To build wealth, her plan offers up to $50,000 in new startup tax deductions. This is exactly how we can build generational wealth and strengthen our community, so we can get the chance to do more than just get by, but to get ahead.
You work hard for your paycheck. You should get to keep more of it. As president, I'll make that my top priority.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for president.
Carolina Panthers football is back, and that means fun, friends, and finding parking. Get close to all of the action by parking at 720 South Church Street, located directly across Mint Street from Bank of America Stadium. Now offering regular season packages so you don't ever need to worry about finding a spot. Spend your time picking the right jersey instead. Score your parking at LegacyUnionCharlotte.com and click on parking. That's LegacyUnionCharlotte.com.
Check this out, the new iPhone 16 built for Apple Intelligence. At Verizon, you can get it when you trade in any phone from one of their top brands.
Any?
Any.
Even if it's 4 years old?
Yeah.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk?
Yep.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk, then a scooter runs it over, so now it's not just old and cracked, but shattered?
With Verizon, the answer is always yes. Trade in any phone from one of our top brands for the new iPhone 16 with Unlimited Ultimate. Plus, get a new iPad. Trade-in terms apply. See Verizon.com for details. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
Ready to tackle your next project but don't have the necessary tools or equipment? It's tough to own every tool, but Sunbelt Rentals is here to help. With 22 Charlotte area locations and thousands of high-quality tools and equipment, renting has never been easier than with the Sunbelt Rentals mobile app that lets you browse, select, and rent tools and equipment from the palm of your hand. Download the Sunbelt Rentals app today to reserve the right tools to take on your next project. Sunbelt Rentals is the official rental equipment partner of the Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding.
This is the Carolina Panthers Countdown to Kickoff, exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
It's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Bank of America, helping Panthers fans with their financial lives wherever they go, whatever the season. The official bank of the Carolina Panthers wants to know, what would you like the power to do? Jake, Bryce Young makes his first start since the benching after week 2, so I think all the attention's going to be there. What are the keys, especially for Bryce?
Yeah, listen, I tried to think of something creative to come up with, but it's production from Bryce. It's very simple. Listen, I know we have to run the football. I think we all do. But what does Bryce do in the passing game when it's third down? What are we in third down? Are we moving in the pocket, stepping up in the pocket? Are we throwing from the pocket? Are we not escaping? That's what I need to see today. And who's going to step up receiver-wise? That's got to be the question. We don't have a number 1 receiver today. We don't have a number 2. We have young guys with opportunities.
Luke, Bo Nix is a mobile quarterback. Those have given the Panthers some trouble this year. What do they have to do against Bo?
Yeah, 100%. I think with Bo, he gets comfortable when he has the ability to run. It's kind of like how Cam was. When Cam would get hit early in the game, he'd really settle in. That's how Bo is. When he has the ability to run and get outside the pocket, use his legs, extend plays, he starts to get comfortable. Where he struggles if he stays inside the pocket. Make him beat us with his arm from inside the pocket. His footwork hasn't been great. They're 0-3 when he throws a pick, or they have more than 2 turnovers. So keep him in there, limit his legs, force him into a bad throw, put ourselves in good position.
It's a bit of an old Iron Bowl rivalry renewed, although Bo Nix, when he was at Auburn, never went head-to-head against Bryce Young. The only time they could have, 2021. Bryce led Bama to a 4-overtime win. Bo Nix was injured and did not play in that game. All right, we still have the coin toss, the opening kick. Week 8 in the NFL on the horizon. Broncos and Panthers from Empower Field at Mile High. You're listening to Panthers football, presented by Morris Jenkins.
We're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
When the Panthers want to give back to the Carolinas, they partner with organizations they believe in, like Thompson, who provides children with early education resources, empathetic mentoring, mental health services, and loving homes through foster care. Thompson and their supporters give these children opportunities, changing their outcome and changing our communities. Because Thompson believes that changing lives changes everything. And you can be part of our team by donating or volunteering with Thompson. Learn how at thompsoncff.org.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
When the Panthers have a sack, we all win. Every Panthers sack, Harris Teeter donates $200 in groceries to local food banks throughout North and South Carolina. Plus, all season long, if your Panthers register 2 or more sacks in a game, you can get a Harris Teeter made-to-order half sub and a 20-ounce Coca-Cola product for $2 on Tuesday. Terms and conditions apply, valid with digital coupon.
Deep drop, Brady, Peppers coming, sack.
This Panthers moment is brought to you by Bojangles.
In 2023, Julius Peppers was inducted into the Panthers Hall of Honor.
Backs up, in trouble. Peppers gets him for a sack at the 29.
Peppers finished his career with the 4th most sacks in NFL history.
The snap to Hoyer, he backs up, pass the ball once, twice in trouble, bump down, sacked at the 45-yard line.
He moved into 2nd place all-time in career passes defensed among defensive linemen, career forced fumbles, and career fumble recovery.
Has to get rid of the ball quickly. He's bumped, keeps his balance, bumped again, keeps his balance, and then tackled by Julius Peppers for a sack.
In 2024, Peppers was enshrined in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
This Panthers moment has been brought to you by Bojangles. A Bojangles family meal gives you more for your money. It's Bo time.
Russell under pressure, he's hit, and down he goes. Smith has to get rid of it. It's intercepted, picked off by Carolina. Puts it back, weak side, into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Kickoff of today's game between the Panthers and Broncos is only minutes away. Stay tuned. The Carolina Panthers countdown to kickoff will continue after this.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Drive into summer with a new Honda. Make an impression with the unmistakable style of the HR-V or turn heads in the sporty Civic. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.9% APR on a 2025 HR-V or at 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
The only way to be your best self is with your best health. When you have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. That's why more people prefer Atrium Health, because unrivaled care is easier, more accessible, and more complete than ever before, so that you can enjoy more of the moments you love. That's what it means to live meaningfully, to live joyfully, to live fully with Atrium Health.
Check this out, the new iPhone 16 built for Apple Intelligence. At Verizon, you can get it when you trade in any phone from one of their top brands.
Any?
Any.
Even if it's 4 years old?
Yeah.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk?
Yep.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk, then a scooter runs it over, so now it's not just old and cracked, but shattered?
With Verizon, the answer is always yes. Trade in any phone from one of our top brands for the new iPhone 16 with unlimited Ultimate. Plus, get a new iPad. Trade-in terms apply. See Verizon.com for details. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
This is Coach Dave Canales. Stay tuned. The game is next on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by Coke. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. Your Honda dealers of the Carolinas. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. Clutch Kitchen and Poorhouse, partner restaurant of the Carolina Panthers. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Panthers football is brought to you locally in Charlotte by Mount Olive, the official pickle juice of the Carolina Panthers. Atrium Health, because you deserve to live your best life, and we're here to help. VetTix, providing free event tickets to our military members, veterans, first responders, and their families. To learn more, visit vettix.org. You want Panthers football? We've got every play, every game, every week. Panthers football and the greatest music ever recorded are on 99.7 The Fox, Charlotte's classic rock.
Blue skies streaked with thin clouds above Empower Field at Mile High Stadium. The Panther captains make their way to midfield. Today it's Bryce Young and Sam Franklin making his season debut, along with the former Bronco Josie Jewell, who's expected to play today after missing the last few games. We listen in now to head official Alex Kemp.
You'll call the coin. That's the head. That's the tail. What's your call? Tails. Tails is the call. Tails is the call. It's a tail, you win. Defer, that means you get the ball which way you want to kick. Stay just as you are. Carolina deferred. Denver's going to receive at this end. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's play football.
We pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX Kannapolis. This is 99.7 The Fox, Charlotte's classic rock. The proud home of the Carolina Panthers.
This is the National Football League, and these are the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina!
And now, along with Jim Szoke, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, and Sharon Thorsland, here's the play-by-play voice of the Carolina Panthers, Anish Shroff.
Empower Field at Mile High with its 445th consecutive sellout. Blue seats with freckled orange as the fans keep filling in here. The Panthers wearing their white jerseys, white tops, white pants, processed blue trim. Broncos, orange tops, white pants, orange socks. Eddie Pinheiro will kick off left to right. It's the return of Bryce Young today. The Panthers down a couple of big receivers, Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen, but some reinforcements coming on the other side of the ball, including Josie Jewell, who will face his former team. Eddie approaches and takes a practice kick as he is waiting for the signal. Back deep for the Broncos, the very dangerous Marvin Mims along with Tremon Smith. The ball is teed up at the 35-yard line, 75 degrees. Gorgeous October Sunday here in Denver, Colorado. Broncos at 4-3. The Panthers at 1-6. Been a bit of a crazy day in the NFL. Eddie approaches, swings the leg, line drive kick that whirligigs out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver ball from the 30, and we say hello to Sharon Thorsland.
Anish, this Panthers team fired up. Sam Franklin led them onto the field, egging on those Broncos fans who were booing them, saying, bring it on. He's just one of the key guys back this week, and a lot of those guys back on defense. You were mentioning Josie Jewell, Jadeveon Clowney, A'Shawn Robinson. They are looking to get things going here early. They want to limit first down. They said we've got to win first down in order to be better on defense and try to force rookie quarterback Bo Nix into some mistakes.
And making his first start as a Panther, Damani Richardson, the undrafted rookie out of Texas A&M at safety. He cheats into the box. Bo Nix under center, hands it off over the right side to the former North Carolina Tar Heel, Javonte Williams, stopped by Josie Jewell after a pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7. Jake on the sideline for the Denver Broncos, an old Panther nemesis, and Sean Payton.
Yeah, listen, Sean knows this Panther football team, this organization, and Sean's a great football coach, an aggressive football coach who he understands. I mean, this in his mind, this is Saints-Panthers again. I mean, this is the rivalry that he has in his mind.
Bo Nix, the rookie first-rounder out of Oregon, in the shotgun. Mims motions behind him. The snap, handoff, Jaleel McLaughlin rolling right side, and he picks up a first down across the 40-yard line. This is a Denver offense that's been pretty good running the football. Williams, McLaughlin, and then Bo Nix certainly dangerous, Luke, with his feet.
Well, absolutely, and that was just his first option right there, to go a little run-pass option. He could run it inside, he could throw it outside, or he could go the backside run, and we just lost the edge to the left side of the defense. It scooted out to the boundary side. It got the edge. He got 6 yards. Trevin Wallace had to run down.
Broncos empty it out, first down and 10 from the 40-yard line. A little more than a minute gone by in this first quarter, no score. Nix, the waist-high snap, has time, fires over the middle, caught at the 45. Lil Jordan Humphrey with the catch. It looks like he lost the ball at the end. The Panthers say they have it.
Yeah, we do.
And they do. Carolina takes over in Denver territory, just inside midfield, as Humphrey could not hold on. It's the break the Panthers needed. We've seen the Browns win today. We've seen the Patriots win today.
Yeah, and listen, what a great job. And I got to give credit to Shy Tuttle. Shy Tuttle came with a roundhouse right punch. It wasn't the peanut. It was the roundhouse that he came and he punched the ball out and was able to get the fumble recovery. What a great job flying to the football. Now, I'm anxious to see, do we take a shot? Do we take a shot or do we go running the football here? But what better way for this game to start for us?
Bryce Young, first start since the benching after week 2. He gets his right tackle, Taylor Moton, back, who missed a couple of games with an elbow injury. Young in the shotgun, trips to the right. Chuba Hubbard off his left hip. Quick screen pass, right side. Miles Sanders cuts it on the numbers across the 45 of Denver all the way to the 42. It's going to bring up a second down and 3. So they get Young an easy completion. Sports as narrative is often a song of redemption, a rise, a fall, a recovery, a story of exile and return. And for Bryce Young, if he shows improvement, if he plays well today, it becomes a communal uplift for anybody associated with the Panthers and anybody who roots for the Panthers. Bryce camps under center here on second down and 3 from the 42 of Denver. The snap, handoff Hubbard, sheds a tackler in the backfield, running right side, and he gets the corner and skates out of bounds inside the 35 of Denver. Chuba Hubbard, 5th in the NFL in rushing yards. This is a Denver defense that is ferocious, 28 sacks, 2nd in the NFL. Strength on strength, Luke, this Panther offensive line. It's been a top 5 unit that we've seen.
Well, they got a lot to deal with. Zach Allen is a really good player. DJ Jones got really good inside penetration. Malcolm Roach is a guy that used to play for the Saints. All really good inside guys. We got a challenge on our hands today.
First down and 10 from the 35. Young under center. Here's the snap. They give it to Lee. Get on the fly sweep. Breaks the tackle. Stutters. And then stumbles right back to the line of scrimmage. It could have been a whole lot worse. And Xavier Leggett turns that into no gain. Reset. It's 2nd and 10.
Just inside penetration, back-to-back plays on the inside. Last play was DJ Jones. This play was Zach Allen. Good job by Leggett breaking a tackle, but then just kind of got strung out. Zach Allen came back and made a good play on it, but trying to get the ball to some guys early to make plays with their feet.
The Broncos bring in an extra defensive back here on second down and 10. They're without one of their starting safeties, P.J. Locke. 2 receivers in a domino stack right. Young out of the shotgun. The snap. Handoff Hubbard. Navigates a path across the middle. His feet churning inside the 30. And he makes his way to the 28-yard line. He's going to be about 3.5 yards shy of the marker. Sets up 3rd and manageable.
And that's a big run. I mean, we just kind of ran. Basically, it was an inside zone. We just almost like a lead type of play. And good job by Chuba finding the hole, putting his head down. But I'll go back to first down. Leggett, that was huge, getting back to the line of scrimmage. That was a 4-yard loss. He broke 2 tackles, and now we're in 3rd and manageable. And so instead of being behind the sticks, what he did on first down enabled us to stay exactly where we want to be.
Crowd making noise, 2 tight ends. Tremble lined up as a wingback over Moton. David Moore in motion. Here's the snap, the handoff to Sanders. Tunnels across the middle, and he's got a first down inside the 25-yard line of Denver all the way to the 21, and that means another $100 donation From Daimler Truck North America to the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Clubs in our region, Daimler Truck North America, for all who keep the world moving. So the play selection, Luke, it jumps out to you. One pass, the rest running plays.
I'll tell you what, our offensive line's done a really good job of controlling the line of scrimmage. Tommy Tremble came back across the formation, kicked out Nick Benito for that split zone look, and just a good powerful run by Chuba.
Out of the shotgun, Sanders and Hubbard in the game. Young fakes to Sanders, now throws a screen pass, left side Miles. He's got the 20, sheds a tackle, and tiptoes the sideline before he's run out. And he will be marked out at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Second down and 5, Sharon.
Hey, Anish, Dave Canales said this week he wanted to try and keep things really simple for Bryce Young early on since he hasn't been in a while. Wanted to put him in situations where he would have success early, a lot of these run plays, things like that, so then he can be able to gain his confidence, get his confidence back so that he can rip the ball down the field later on. So he seems to be doing pretty good so far with that confidence.
A couple of screen passes, both to Sanders. Young comes under center, double tight end set, twins to the right. Lee gets slot right, Hubbard the deep back. Play action. Bryce rolling right, throws right. It's caught. It's Jalen Coker near the 10, and he is pushed out of bounds by Riley Moss and the safety, Brandon Jones. It's a first down for Carolina at the Denver 8-yard line, and it's first and goal for the Panthers.
Very easy play selection that Dave Canales is doing right now. Run the ball, screen, run the ball, and then boom, we get a naked off of it. A naked him to two receiver side, get the ball out your hands immediately. Bryce threw it to Coker. Nice job making the catch. Would like Bryce to put a little more on it to get it on him a little bit quicker because he had to come back for it.
Two tight ends to the right, two receivers left, Mingo and Coker. Tremble the motion man, Young is in the shotgun. Hubbard off his right hip, the snap. Bryce to throw. Steps up, down he goes. No, he escapes. Throws back in the end zone. Incomplete. He disappeared in the mass, and he wanted Jalen Coker. There's a flag, and this is coming back.
Holding. Offense number 70. It's a 10-yard penalty. First down.
You know what? It's good to see Bryce. He kind of got in the pocket. He scooted out of there. He escaped to his left. He made a pretty good throw, and then he knew he missed the throw, and there was an excitement to him on the sidelines.
Yeah, listen, Brady got beat, and he had to hold on that play. But Bryce stood in there, and it looked like the pocket was certainly collapsing. And I think the biggest thing was first down, let's be smart. Let's just go back to let's get a little bit back, just a little bit back. We still got a first down.
It's first down and goal, but now from the 17. Bryce under center. Two receivers left. Leggett lined up over the tight end. Sanders on the right side. Snap, handoff, Hubbard on the counter, and he is counter-punched. That's a TFL by Zach Allen, who has been a disruptive force from Luke's alma mater, Boston College. Second down and goal, a loss of 2 now from the 19.
Yeah, we just tried to go zone to the offensive left, and Damian Lewis just had a base block on him. It's a one-on-one block with him and Zach Allen. Zach Allen just pushed, pressed, got off, and made a tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, listen, this defense, you watch them on film. Luke hit it on the key. They fly around to the football. They play with passion and energy.
Andy Dalton out today, injured his thumb in a car accident. So Bryce Young getting the start. Trips to the right. Second down and goal from the 19. Shotgun snap. Bryce, another screen pass. Hubbard has some room. He's got the 15. Stiff arm 10 and lasso down. Back at the 7-yard line. It sets up a third and goal. So all 3 passes from Young, all 4 passes have been short passes. 3 screens. The 3 screens all to his running back. And Jake, what do you dial up now? Third and goal from the 7.
Well, I think it's something. I think we got to try to throw the football. I don't think you're going to give him a run-pass check with me. I would throw the football, but tell Bryce, hey, buddy, we got 3 points in the bag. If you see it, get it in there. If not, let's throw it away. Let's make sure we get the 3 points.
Xavier Leggett wide left. JT Sanders motion slot right along with Coker. More wide right. Bryce in the gun. Hubbard left hip. Broncos rush 4. Throw toward the end zone. Bryce fits it into Leggett for a touchdown. And Xavier Leggett does the dollar bill dance. Bryce Young with a touchdown pass to the rookie out of South Carolina. And the Panthers quiet this crowd at Mile High.
And it was against Patrick Surtain. I mean, like, this is an elite cornerback. And Leggett to cross his face to get inside is huge. The ball was... Yeah, well, you'd like it a little more in front, but it wasn't that bad of a throw, and Leggett to catch it. I mean, what a great confidence builder. Look at the sidelines. The sidelines is erupting on the Panther. Everybody, they're excited. They like Bryce. They want to see him succeed.
The extra point by Eddie Pinheiro is good. The return of Bryce Young to the starting lineup, happenstance, gives him an opportunity. The Panthers defense forces the turnover at midfield, and Bryce leads the offense down 5 for 5. 39 yards and the touchdown pass to Leggett, his third TD catch of the season. 7:12 to go. Opening quarter. Panthers 7, Broncos nothing on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
You're listening to the exclusive home of the Carolina Panthers.
15, 10, 5, touchdown! Near the pylon, touchdown! Touchdown, Carolina.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Broncos will continue after this.
99.7 The Fox.
Mr. Jenkins told me to open up your drain. Gently, 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 till it flows like rain.
Call Morris Jenkins.
I am an AC technician at Morris Jenkins, and he is a Morris Jenkins plumber.
Every house has at least one slow drain. I know air conditioning, and he knows plumbing. I can clear that drain pipe. I can make that toilet quit running.
And he made my faucet quit dripping.
Call Morris Jenkins.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 3.9% financing for 60 months on a 2024 Silverado 1500 or heavy duty. Now at your Carolina Chevy dealer. That's 3.9% financing on a 2024 Chevy Silverado for 60 months. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Finance charges accrue from date of financing. Some customers may not qualify. Monthly payment is $18.37 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment of 10.2%. Down payment required is signing if applicable. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 10/31/24. So visit your local Carolina Chevy dealer during Chevy truck season and get 3.9% financing for 60 months. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 and HD pickups. Don't delay. Come in today. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
The sound of 99.7 The Fox. Now includes this.
Carolina Panthers football and Charlotte's classic rock on 99.7 The Fox.
This season, Morris Jenkins presents Kick for Kids. For every Carolina Panthers field goal made at home, Morris Jenkins will donate $1,000 to Atrium Health Levine Children's Hospital. Eddie Pinheiro kicks it off, and it's a touchback. Broncos ball at the 30. Bryce Young handled a bit of adversity on that opening drive. The holding call by Brady Christensen put the Panthers in a 1st and goal from the 17-yard line, and Jake, he was able to recover.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm so excited right now.
We all are.
So 1st and goal from the 17-yard line. Like we didn't get ahead of ourselves. Let's see if our defense can rally around, and we got to play loose. There's nothing to lose.
Bo Nix under center, off play action, deep drop. Checks down underneath Williams, running laterally, and he is cut down by Mike Jack at the 32. Only a gain of 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8.
And that's something with the Sean Payton offense. It's 1, 2, 3 check down, and then what he's going to challenge you to do is make tackles in space on the check down, guys. And it's a great tackle by Mike Jack. He's been doing it all year, but we have to understand as backers, as second-level defenders, read 1, read 2. If you're the read 3, start going once he looks away from 2. Don't wait for him to come to 3.
3 receivers in a triangle set to the left. Broncos work right to left. Nix under center, toss left. Williams navigating through traffic on the numbers across the 35 to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 3. Now the Panthers have struggled defensively on 3rd down. The Broncos have struggled offensively on 3rd down. Denver converting only 26%, which is 31st of 32 in the NFL.
What's your mindset like with a quarterback knowing his feet are so dangerous on a down like this?
3rd and 3 to the side of the running back. That's the pool side, so there could be a little run-pass option, screen.
There's the screen, left side. It's caught and it's going to be enough for a first down. Cortland Sutton with his first catch after 0 targets last time out against New Orleans.
Tell you what, it's been good to see Josie Jewell. He made a tackle on the first series. He had a really good play on that toss. He turned the ball back to Shy Tuttle, and then, it was a screenplay for 3 yards. Good tackle, good, firm, solid tackle on a big wide receiver.
Jewell came over from the Broncos. Twins to the left. Nix is in the shotgun. First down and 10, Denver from the Carolina 41. The snap, the handoff straight ahead. Williams pushing the pile. And he's taken down at the 44, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7, 5:18 to go, quarter number 1. 7-0 Panthers.
I don't think you'll see much deviation from this type of game plan. I think that's exactly what Sean wants to do. Yes, they had a turnover the first drive, but he's going to want to wear down this defense. They know they're playing with some – yes, we did get 2 big starters back this week, certainly, with Jadeveon and Josie, but he's going to want to wear down this run defense, which we've struggled with.
Panthers in their nickel set with Shaw Smith-Wade playing that slot corner position. Nix is in the gun. Mims motion. Snap. Play action. Nix back to throw. Underneath to Williams. Hit hard by Josie Jewell at the 45. Flag down where the tackle was made right at the line of scrimmage.
So I think it was frontside zone or a frontside screen, Jake. Was that what it was? So what happened is they go frontside screen. We cover it great. Then he has to come backside of the check down, but the guys are downfield. I think it's going to be a legal man downfield.
Correct.
Ineligible downfield, offense number 72. That penalty is declined. Brings up 3rd down.
And if we can snuff out this screen game for Sean Payton, that's a huge part of what they do. In New Orleans, it was always Pierre Thomas.
How do you do that?
Eyes.
And do your job.
Yeah.
Stay within. Don't do somebody else's job. Stay within your call. Josie Jewell, well, that's what happened there. He didn't go play some other position, cover somebody else's grass. The ball's in the air. He reacts immediately, tackles the guy right away.
He's playing inspired. 3 tackles already. It's 3rd down and 7 to go from the 44-yard line. Nix in the gun, split backs. Panthers showing blitz. They bring pressure. Nix has time. Floats one over the middle. In traffic, Sutton able to hang on for a first down at the 33 of Carolina. Mike Jack was all over him, along with Caleb Farley, recently signed, a former first-round pick of Tennessee. Now Farley to the bench.
He's got beat on leverage. It's just a deep in cut. And Mike Jack's leverage got compromised by the receiver and just ran a deep in cut to Cortland Sutton. Good throw by Bo Nix. He stood in there. He had DJ Johnson in his face on a good wrap scheme. Just stood in there and made a big throw.
Nix now 5 for 5 passing. He comes under center. Double tight end set. Here's the snap. It's a handoff. It goes inside the 30-yard line. McLaughlin to the 28-yard line. A pickup of 5 on first down. 2nd down and 5. It's no secret. The Panthers' run defense without Derek Brown just has not been what they expected it would be going into the year.
It's funny, Jake, that run play they just ran, I can't tell you how many times on this same spot on the field in the Dome they ran that same run play. It's like he has it scripted. All right, from the 20 to the 40, these are my top run plays. And
he won't change. He's good at it, and the team knows this is what we're going to do, so you play fast.
Out of a pistol set, Nix takes the snap. Rolling to his right, pressure coming. Hit by Shaw Smith-Wade, and the throw is batted down by J.C. Horn at the 12-yard line, intended for Cortland Sutton. There was a moment where Shaw Smith-Wade looked like he could have gone after Bo Nix in the backfield and paused, and that looked to have bothered Bo for a moment.
Yeah, it did. You know, Bo wanted to get out. And you get up in the air, and Bo felt, okay, I got to recoil, but really a nice job. And that's where Luke said it best. He's going to stick with what he does well. He's trying to develop Bo Nix, and it'll take time to become his Drew Brees, where all it is precision passing, surgical passing game.
3rd down and 5 from the 28, 2:56 to go first quarter. Nix back to throw. Under pressure, and he is devoured back behind the 40-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson gets in the backfield.
Jadeveon Clowney was able to also get a half a sack along with him.
And that may have pushed Denver out of field goal range, or at least it becomes a real long field goal here for Will Lutz.
So again, back to
Jason. They're going to punt. Yeah. That's huge.
Huge.
Double move. They tried to hit a double move on J.C. Horn to the boundary side. They tried to go at him twice, 2 in a row, and then he stayed up high, and then the rush was able to get there. So 2 great plays by J.C. Horn in that rush with Jadeveon and A'Shawn Robinson. Great.
Panthers getting their personnel on. They thought Denver would kick. It would have been about a 58, 59-yard field goal.
Make sure we get it.
Riley Dixon waiting at his own 45-yard line. Play clock at 10. Dixon gets the snap, and he will punt it away. 39th punt of the season, second in the NFL. Takes a Broncos bounce, and it is going to be downed at the 1-yard line. They saved it from going into the end zone, back into the field of play, and Denver downs it at the 1-yard line. A long way to go for the Panthers, but that sack by Ashawn Robinson and Clowney getting in there, a loss of 13. It drove Denver out of field goal range. When we come back, it's Carolina football from their own 1. Panthers lead 7-0. 1:54 to go, first quarter. Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
We're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
Panthers football is brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
With Harris Teeter Fuel Points, your grocery shopping earns gas money. Every dollar spent is a point, and the more fuel points you earn, the more you can save, up to $1 per gallon. Right now, you can earn 4 times the fuel points this Friday. Offer valid with your Vic card and a digital coupon download. Exclusions apply. Another way to save at Harris Teeter.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by the GMC Sierra heavy-duty truck. With available winning features like an Allison 10-speed transmission and advanced technology for game-changing performance. GMC, professional-grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
This Panther offense back on the field after that touchdown by Xavier Legette. Bryce Young went up and down, congratulated his whole offense for the great job they're doing. Then congratulated the defense for getting them the ball back. And see if they can get something going here on this drive.
They start at their own 1-yard line. It's a heavy formation. Young under center. Hubbard is the deep back. Denver almost jumped. Hard count. The snap. Give to Chuba. And he barges along the left hash and gives the offense a little bit of breathing room. They mark the ball at the 2-yard line, so now give him about a yard or two. So second down, 8 to go from about the 4.
Yeah, Bryce tried to get a hard count. Denver almost jumped, but then also you have to get your feet out from underneath the center. This is a very difficult snap for Brady Christensen because somebody is lined up directly on him. You got to get your feet back so you don't get stepped on.
2 tight ends to the right, Hubbard the deep back, Bryce under center. He waves Legette tight to the line right. The snap, back to Chuba. Lowers his head and met by Quan Alexander after a gain of only a yard. Hubbard to the 5-yard line. It brings up third down for Carolina. And the teams have to be separated. Panthers lead 7-0 with a minute to go in quarter number 1 on Carolina's opening drive. They took over near midfield after a Denver fumble. Bryce Young found Xavier Legette for a touchdown. Bryce's first touchdown pass of the season. First touchdown pass in his last 7 road starts.
Yeah, I'm a little confused here. I'm not sure.
Play clock is down to 4.
Yeah, we got to get a timeout.
Down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. And the Panthers have to burn a timeout. They weren't set up on the 3rd and 6 from the 5.
I thought at first we had too many guys in the huddle. Then 2 people ran out, and then I don't think we had enough.
All the tight ends came out.
And then there was an elbow brace you saw get thrown out of our huddle. So there was a lot going on. Nice timeout. Listen, it's the first half. Just use your timeouts. It's a crucial down. You'd love to get a first down here to get some breathing room, but you can't take anything negative. We have breathing room. You're 14 yards back from JJ when he snaps it to you. We're on the 5, so we do have enough room. So this is one where we just got to make sure nothing negative.
This is a Denver defense. They come into the game number 1 in the NFL in terms of yards per play. 2nd in sacks, 3rd in total defense, 5th in passing defense. They only have 1 first-round pick on their defense, yet it's been a superlative effort. That first-rounder, Patrick Surtain. Empty set, Young is in the gun, 3rd and 6 from his own 5. Now gets up to the line of scrimmage, barking out an audible to his offensive line. Bryce from his own goal line takes the snap, throws, deep left side, miscommunication in the direction of David Moore with Miles Sanders streaking further downfield, and the throw is incomplete. First incompletion for Young. 3 and out for the Panthers, and this is what Sean Payton wanted when he elected to punt. It's to play field position, and now Johnny Hecker will punt from his own end zone, and you've got a dangerous Denver return game.
Who's our gunner coming out here, Nish?
Sam Franklin on the near side.
They got 2 guys on him.
Hecker gets the snap, kicks it away. Marvin Mims signals for a fair catch and makes it at the 45-yard line of Denver. So the Broncos will take over with a short field, and they'll turn back to their rookie, Bo Nix. First Denver rookie since John Elway to open the season as the starting quarterback. He's 2nd on the team in rushing yards, and you remember the debacle when Sean Payton took over last year. They had Russell Wilson. That marriage never seemed to work. They got rid of Russell Wilson. A lot of dead cap money for this upcoming season. And they had to make some tough decisions. Had to let go of Justin Simmons. Had to let go of Josie Jewell now with the Panthers. They drafted Bo Nix in round 1. Nix under center, play action fake. Rolls to his right. Throws on the run, back across the middle of the field. He's got his tight end, Adam Troutman, inside the 20 of Carolina, all the way to about the 18-yard line before he goes out of bounds on the far side. That's a big pickup on first down, 37 yards.
Yeah, we just lost him, and I'm not exactly sure what linebacker was supposed to be having him. I don't know if Trevin Wallace got caught up in the wash, but everybody bid on the run play, and there's been a ton of talk about the lack of production from the tight ends here in Denver, and that's unfortunate. We let run one scot-free and get a big play at the end of the first quarter.
That takes us to the end of quarter number 1. Troutman with that catch, 38 yards officially, had 32 receiving yards on 2 catches all season through the first 7 games. This official timeout at the end of the first brought to you by Bosch Power Tools here on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This is your official home for Carolina Panthers football.
Panthers bring pressure, and Carr devoured. Checks down to Algier, who gets blown up immediately under pressure. Hit, and down he goes.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Broncos will continue after this.
The Fox. It's bow time. It's not just football season. It's tailgate season, and that includes every kind of football, whether it's got goalkeepers or goalposts. The kick is good! Because it doesn't matter where or how you tailgate. When you've got crispy chicken and fluffy buttermilk biscuits from Bojangles, your tailgate is better than great. It's legendary. Head to Bojangles and order your tailgate box with boldly seasoned chicken, fixins, biscuits, and legendary iced tea today. It's bow time.
What does it take to make the world's most awarded tequila? 1800 Tequila knows it takes dedication, down to every drop. It's more than just harvesting the finest blue agave. It's using it in a 200-year-old recipe recognized by tequila experts as the best in its class. So when you choose 1800 Tequila, you choose taste above all. 1800, the best taste in tequila. 1800 Tequila, Proximo, Jersey City, New Jersey. 21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates is an official eye and ENT care provider for the Carolina Panthers and has offered premier services region-wide for over a century. Players, officials, and fans have enjoyed allergy care, hearing aids, facial plastic services, and more from us. With nearly 20 offices across the Carolinas, finding a doctor has never been easier. Schedule your next appointment today at ceenta.com/appointments. Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. Premier care since 1923.
The sound of 99.7 The Fox now includes this.
Carolina Panthers football and Charlotte's classic rock on 99.7 The Fox.
Anish Shroff, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, Honda Dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth. Denver working left to right as we begin the second quarter. Nix off the RPO, fits in a slant, and that is caught at the 12-yard line. Catch made by Cortland Sutton, his third catch. It's going to bring up a second down, 4 to go. 15 seconds gone by, quarter number 2, 7-0 Carolina. This Denver team, since winning Super Bowl 50 against the Panthers, have not been back to the playoffs. They've had 13 different starting quarterbacks since Peyton Manning retired, and only 3 have a winning record. Trevor Siemian went 13-11, Brett Rippon 2-1, and the rookie Bo Nix 4-3. Second down and 4 from the 12 out of the shotgun. Nix fakes the handoff. Panthers brought the safety blitz. Nix rolling right, gets away from Devontae Richardson, retreats, and then throws it away in front of the goal line of the near sideline. Third down.
Listen, really good job by Nix of getting rid of the football, but Devontae Richardson, he made plays in the preseason. The ball found him, and I've played with guys like that. Lucas played with guys. Those guys have magnets in their hands. Fumbles, interceptions, tips, whatever it may be. He came on a blitz. He got picked up. He was able to come back and chase the quarterback. They have a certain feel, and I think it just takes some time. But I'm glad to see him having an opportunity, and he made a play on this on the second down.
Empty set, 5 wide. Nix, waist-high snap. Throws left side. It's a low throw, and it is caught. Devon Vele with the catch for a first down and a first and goal for Denver right at the 8-yard line of Carolina. Little out route.
Yeah, just a little out route. It was just kind of a backside man concept, and he comes up and he just runs a quick speed out. Looks like he made the catch on that. Did he? It looks like he got it just, Shaw Smith-Wade just closed to him, just a little bit too slow.
Nix is in the shotgun. Williams off his left hip. On first and goal. Nix takes the snap. Quick throw, right side. That is caught. It's Sutton again, escorted out of bounds. Near side 3 by Mike Jack. Second and goal.
Sean is not doing much that's elaborate in the pass game. It's very similar to what we saw Justin Herbert and the Chargers do, because that's exactly how they play the game. Just don't screw it up.
Pardon me, that was Lil Jordan Humphrey with the catch. Nix under center. The snap. Hands off Javonte Williams, looking for a cutback lane. Met by Clowney right at the line of scrimmage. And no gain, may have lost a half yard. It'll bring up third down and goal. Ball still spotted at the 3-yard line. 3 minutes plus gone by, quarter number 2. Panthers lead at 7-zip.
Jadeveon Clowney, he got dug out of his gap to start, but he is so big and powerful and long that he took his guy and just shoved him into where his gap would be. The running back bounces outside and just engulfs him. So he's just big, powerful, physical, violent, and like Jake said, long.
Denver.
And Denver uses its first timeout. We'll take a break too. No, we won't take a break. 12:34 to go. Second quarter, 7-0 Panthers. We will pause 10 seconds, though, for station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX Kannapolis. This is 99.7 The Fox, Charlotte's classic rock. The proud home of the Carolina Panthers.
Luke, what are you expecting from Denver here?
So I think if they're going to throw the ball, I think you give an opportunity for Bo Nix to, on like some sort of a slide, boot, give him a chance to run it or throw it, something quick, easy. So if you're the Panthers, again, like we talked about on the screen game, when stuff is happening behind the line of scrimmage, our eyes have to be in the right place because your receiver could start on the right side of the formation. As the ball gets snapped, it could come back across the left to the other side of the formation. So if it's in the gun, you got to be careful with all the stuff going on behind the line of scrimmage pre-snap.
Yeah, because they went 21 personnel. They brought the fullback in the game.
Looks like they'll just try to pound this ball.
Here's the snap, the fake. Nix rolling left, throws left, end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown by the fullback, Nate Adkins, 5th catch of the season, first receiving touchdown of the year.
Yeah, they just quick counted us. They lined up. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. It was hurry up on a quick count, and I'll flank this immediately. He was offset. He was flanked one by one off the tackle, and Bo Nix did a great job rolling to his left, and Mike Jack just couldn't get there in time to bat the ball down. Nice play call by Sean.
They picked our flat defenders, Charles Harris. They picked him, and then they go a 7 cut. They go a corner route over the top. Mike Jack's got to play that guy, and by the time he came back down to the low ball, Charles Harris was out leveraged, and Mike Jack just wasn't able to get there fast.
He had to make a decision. Do I stay with Cortland Sutton or come back to the fullback? And whichever one you pick, the other guy would have been open. Here's the extra point. Will Lutz, the former Saint, puts it through, and it ties the game at 7. 12:29 to go, second quarter. Denver on the board, a 3-yard touchdown pass from Bo Nix to Nate Adkins. And we will step aside. It's Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
The only way to be your best self is with your best health. When you have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. That's why more people prefer Atrium Health, because unrivaled care is easier, more accessible, and more complete than ever before, so that you can enjoy more of the moments you love. That's what it means to live meaningfully, to live joyfully, to live fully with Atrium Health.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
We're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
It's game day and the Panthers are heating up. Call Morris Jenkins. You'll have warm heat at your house tonight. Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
Several of these Panther players on the sidelines taking some oxygen, this elevation and thinner air starting to get to some of them. That's something that they have been preparing for all week. Josie Jewell, of course, who played here for 4 years, warned guys. He said, hey, you got to stay hydrated all week long, and during the game, work extra hard to stay hydrated because you can just get dried out that much quicker. So guys taking some oxygen, staying hydrated here on the sidelines with this to deal with this elevation.
Good reminder, Sharon. Jason Hutchinson, our engineer, just got me a bottle of water. Good reminder for all of us. Raheem Blackshear watches the kick sail over his head. It goes as a touchback. Good to see Blackshear back out there. Dislocated his shoulder last week against Washington. And Bryce Young out for his 3rd series. Touchdown off of short field on the opening drive. 3 and out, backed up on drive number 2. Now from the 30, we'll see what he can do.
Certainly would like to see if we could sustain something. Defense, they gassed a little bit because of the high altitude. Wasn't a long drive, but just a kind of short, sustained drive. Would love to get a couple of first downs, get something going, see if we stick with that running game and screens.
2 tight ends stacked right. Bryce comes under center. Hubbard is the single back. Bryce extending his arms, getting the play out. The snap into the belly of Chuba. fighting across the 30 and tackled just inside the numbers by John Franklin Myers. A short gain of 2, second down, 8 to go.
And this will be something interesting to follow. We're kind of out of the first 15, so the first 15 or so plays are scripted by Coach Canales, and Bryce and that offense have a really good feel for what they're going to be. And once you get out of that 15, Jake, you'll be able to speak to it better. But now it's more game flow and calling plays and playing football.
2 receivers right with Coker in the slot. Leggett wide left, matched up with Surtain. Bryce is in the gun. Barking out an audible, raises his left foot. Hubbard off his right hip. Quick screen, right side to Moore. Gets a block from Timo. Moore running on the numbers, multiple flags down as he's dropped at the 39, a yard shy of the marker, but this is coming back.
Yeah, it's going to come back, and they're going to get us. We tried to get the quick screen. They brought pressure, bringing 2 people off the edge, and we had a nice answer. Just unfortunate. It looks like we committed a penalty.
Holding, offense number 18. It's a 10-yard penalty, second down.
It's the rookie Jalen Coker. Remember, the Panthers young at receiver today with Leggett, Coker. You're going to see Mingo, a lot of David Moore, no Deontay Johnson, ribs, and no Adam Thielen, still on IR. Well, activated off the IR, but not ready to go with that hamstring.
Yeah, and the last thing you want to do is get behind the chains. Like Luke said, you're off of your first 15, so now you're in base offense. And, first down. Now we have second. Get half of this to make it somewhat of a third and manageable.
Denver has 28 sacks entering play, second in the NFL behind the Giants. 3 receivers in a triangle bunch left. Miles Sanders in motion. Shotgun snap. Young, screen pass, right side Sanders. And he has run out of bounds as he gets across the 25 to the 26. Only a yard on the play. Third down and 14. And so far, we have not seen a whole lot downfield from Bryce Young.
No, and this was the call play. We were just trying to get some of it back, and it's unfortunate. If Chuba could have maybe got the block, we could have maybe got a few more yards. So now it's third and long. We're going into an empty set. I'm anxious to see if they try to dial us up, or they're just going to try to wrap and tackle because we haven't taken any shots down the field.
Third down, 14 to go. The Panthers have the ball at the 26. They need the Denver 40. Quick throw across the middle, caught by Leggett at the 31, way short of the marker, and Carolina will have to punt. It's a 3-and-out.
Yeah, we're playing close to the vest. It's very simple. You can tell that's what Dave's calling. That's what we're doing right now. It's a 7-7 ball game with 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I think if you'd asked any of us coming into this game, we would take this without a doubt. Let's not turn it over. Let's play close to the vest. Let's try to flip the field if we can. Get a big punt by Hecker, wrap up and tackle. And then just stay in this game. Stay in this game.
2 return men for Denver. Hecker gets the snap. High end-over-end kick. Marvin Mims from the 16. Flag down. We're going to get a block on Denver. Mims running on the numbers near side and taken down by John Radigan at about the 24-yard line.
And
there's a man down.
Felipe Franks got hit.
Oh, now Johnny Hecker and Mims. That's J.J. Jansen and Mims getting into it. Now it is Hecker.
Yep. Some
Hecker
words got
barking.
exchanged. Yeah. That's why the flags were on the field. But Felipe Franks got hit pretty good. He's still down on the ground.
Now we saw Johnny Hecker. Didn't he throw a punch last year in the Miami game?
I think you're right about that. But J.J. Jansen,
fiery.
Yeah, I pretty much believe that, Felipe Franks is down, and there might have been some words exchanged once he was down. And
Lonnie Johnson.
Yeah,
during the kick, holding, receiving team number 32. That penalty's enforced from the end of the kick. It'll be first down for the Broncos. Timeout.
The penalty on Delarian Turner-Yell. And words exchanged from the Broncos sideline to some of the Panthers. Felipe Franks being helped off the field. We'll take an official timeout with 9:57 to go in the second quarter. It's brought to you by Bosch Power Tools on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
You're listening to the exclusive home of the Carolina Panthers.
15, 10, 5, touchdown! Near the pylon, touchdown! Touchdown, Carolina.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Broncos will continue after this.
99.7 The Fox, proud home of the Carolina Panthers.
Mr. Jenkins told me to open up your drain. Gently, 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 till it flows like rain.
Call Morris Jenkins.
I am an AC technician at Morris Jenkins, and he is a Morris Jenkins plumber.
Every house has at least one slow drain. I know air conditioning, and he knows plumbing. I can clear that drain pipe. I can make that toilet quit running.
And he made my faucet quit dripping.
Call Morris Jenkins.
Standing up for everyday Americans is at the very foundation of who Kamala Harris is. Raised in a middle-class home by a working mother who instilled in her a passion for justice and equality. That's why when Kamala Harris became district attorney, she stood up for our kids, keeping them safe by prosecuting sex offenders. She also pioneered a program to give nonviolent drug offenders a second chance. As president, Kamala Harris will continue the fight for everyday Americans. She's already lowered the cost of your health insurance and medications. Insulin is now capped at $35 for seniors. But there's more to do because mortgages, rents, groceries, and utility bills are still too high. Harris's plan to fix it? Build more homes to lower prices and make the wealthy and billionaires pay their fair share so we get a break. All her life, Kamala Harris has been standing up for us, and she doesn't plan to stop anytime soon.
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for president.
The sound of 99.7 The Fox.
Don't stop believing.
Now includes this.
Carolina Panthers football and Charlotte's classic rock on 99.7 The Fox.
Sun splashed Sunday in Denver, Colorado, 70-degree temperatures. Denver, after the penalty, has the ball on its own 8-yard line. Felipe Franks shaken up. Sharon will have an update on him. Bo Nix comes out in a pistol set. Takes the snap, hands off to Javonte Williams. Tries the left side, doesn't get very far. Picks up maybe a yard on the play. Josie Jewell's been flying around. Another tackle, that's now 5.
He's
attacking.
It's such a difference. It makes such a difference. And now Trevin Wallace, he's shooting the gap. Last week he had the green dot, and the green dot means a lot because in this defense there has to be a ton of communication.
Explain what that is.
So that's the person getting the play call, and then you have to tell the defense what the play call is. Now he doesn't have to do that. Now he can just listen and react.
Nix, shotgun snap, rolls right, throws toward the sideline. Cortland Sutton makes the catch, pushed out of bounds by Mike Jackson. It's going to be shy of the first down marker by 2. Third down, Sharon.
Hey, just wanted to chip in on what you guys are talking about. They're having Josie Jewell back out there. I spoke with Pete Hansen before the game. He said that he just brings a sense of calm to everybody on the field because he's a veteran. He's been there, done that. And in terms of Trevin Wallace, he said it just allows him just to do his job. He doesn't have to worry about anybody else, getting anybody set, making the calls, anything like that. He can just go out there and play football and do what he does best. And then also said, hey, Josie Jewell's making some tackles. We like that as well.
The Broncos have their fullback Adkins wide to the right. Shotgun snap from Nix. Throws on the slant over the middle. It's caught by Humphrey. And a first down at the 21-yard line, a gain of 5.
Yeah, Luke's laughing. On the second down, they ran sprint right option, okay? That's a play that goes back to Joe Montana and the San Francisco.
Dwight Clark.
Yeah, 49. I mean, Luke's laughing because Sean, this is his recipe. It's not going to change, and it's effective.
Shotgun snap. Nix backpedaling. Throws downfield. Wide open. Cortland Sutton brings it into Carolina territory and spins the ball at the end. He and Damani Richardson exchange a few words. It's at the 41 of the Panthers. First down with 8:05 to go.
They run a big cross concept. They run a crosser from the backside, the front side, and then Bo Nix scurries to his right and just puts it right on his chest. It's just a really good play design. They high-load the curl flat defender, and that backside third is voided by the corner.
A gain of 37. Shotgun snap. Nix backpedals to midfield. Sends it down the right sideline. Troutman wide open. Horn fell down, and he takes it out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Gain of 17 more, and Denver getting some chunk plays. Bo Nix picking apart this defense right now. 14 out of 16, 158, and a touchdown pass.
It's hard right here. They got Jadeveon Clowney dropping underneath the seam ball, and it looks like it's J.C. Horn, but it's really Jadeveon sinking underneath.
LeBron Ray was trying to run off the field. Denver snaps the ball, and Javonte Williams carries right side outside the numbers to the 19-yard line, tackled by Trevin Wallace, and there is a flag. LeBrian Ray was trying to get off the field. He was still on when the ball was snapped. Now, this could also be a substitution infraction. You got to give the defense time to sub if the offense subbed.
There is no foul for defense too many. Second down. Please reset the play clock to 35 seconds.
Yeah, you could tell. I'm glad they huddled up. I mean, I think they got that call right.
Oh, here's the problem. Ray was running off. I think the Panthers only had 10 guys on the field.
So the assumption is that it's 12, but there's only 10.
First down and 10 from the 19 of Carolina. Nix in the shotgun. Williams off his left hip. Pressure off the edge from Richardson. Blitz picked up. Nix fires to the end zone. One-handed touchdown grab by the tight end, Adam Troutman, and Denver takes the lead.
This is just a great job by Sean Payton of finding a matchup. He knows he's got backside man coverage. Trevin Wallace has Troutman down the seam. He's in really good shape, but what he does is he gets attached to him. He turns around and looks at the quarterback, and then he loses connection with the tight end. You got to stay connected to him. He's going to throw it to the tight end. He's not going to throw it to you. So you got to stay in his hip pocket, get your hand on his hip, hug into him, and then look back and find the ball. It's a good throw by Bo Nix.
Yeah, and Trevin, I mean, he was there. It's just he's going to benefit so much, and we're seeing the worst of it right now.
Extra point attempt by Will Lutz is good, and Denver has a 14-7 lead. 6:51 to go here in the second quarter. Adam Troutman came into the game with 2 catches for 32 yards in the first half today. 3 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Hey, Panther fans. When it comes to game day, it's all about the food. And Harris Teeter has everything you need. Score big with deals from great brands like these: Chunky Soup, Pace Salsa, Cheez-It, Pringles, Townhouse Crackers, and McCormick Real Mates Chicken. Stop in your Harris Teeter for great savings on game day foods. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of the Carolina Panthers.
There's DNA, and then there's heavy-duty DNA. Like the 2024 GMC Sierra HD, with powerful features like an available Allison 10-speed transmission and advanced technology and safety innovations to help you tackle the toughest jobs and come out the winner. Get behind the wheel of your new 2024 GMC Sierra HD today, because there's DNA and there's heavy-duty DNA. GMC, professional-grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
Check this out, the new iPhone 16 built for Apple Intelligence. At Verizon, you can get it when you trade in any phone from one of their top brands.
Any?
Any.
Even if it's 4 years old?
Yeah.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk?
Yep.
Even if it's 4 years old and I drop it on the sidewalk, then a scooter runs it over, so now it's not just old and cracked, but shattered?
With Verizon, the answer is always yes. Trade in any phone from one of our top brands for the new iPhone 16 with Unlimited Ultimate. Plus, get a new iPad. Trade-in terms apply. See Verizon.com for details. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
When the Panthers want to give back to the Carolinas, they partner with organizations they believe in, like Thompson, who provides children with early education resources, empathetic mentoring, mental health services, and loving homes through foster care. Thompson and their supporters give these children opportunities, changing their outcome and changing our communities. Because Thompson believes that changing lives changes everything. And you can be part of our team by donating or volunteering with Thompson. Learn how at thompsoncff.org.
Panthers special teams unit taking the field right now. Felipe Franks not out there with them. He was injured on that last special teams series. He was able to walk off the field, but he is being evaluated for a possible concussion. Anish.
Sharon, thank you. That injury report brought to you by Atrium Health. You deserve to live your best life, and Atrium Health is here to help. 14-7, Panthers trail the Broncos. 6:51 to go. First half. Carolina does get the ball to begin the third quarter. The kickoff by Lutz sails into and out of the end zone for a touchback. Now Blackshear retrieves it at the very back of the end zone, but it is a touchback. Panther ball at the 30-yard line. Bryce Young, if you are just joining us, getting the start this week. Andy Dalton was involved in a car accident earlier in the week. He was okay except for the thumb on his throwing hand, so he is out today. Jack Plummer has been elevated and will be the backup quarterback to Bryce Young. Plummer, the undrafted rookie out of Louisville after stops at Cal and Purdue. Young is 8 for 9, but just 48 yards, does have a touchdown pass. He's in the shotgun. Hubbard now goes wide. Here comes the blitz. Pocket holds. Young flips it across the middle, and a contested catch made by David Moore at the 41-yard line. A gain of 11 and a Carolina first down.
Okay, progress. Like that, they brought 5. Bryce stayed in the pocket. He wanted to back up a little bit, but he made himself stay in the pocket and was able to get the in route. Great protection by our O-line. It was 5-on-5, but he had room. He didn't need, and he wanted to leave, but he stood in there and made the throw. That's progress.
Ian Thomas is the tight end along with Tommy Tremble. They're lined up as H-backs. Bryce under center. A receiver to each side. The single back Chuba. The snap. Handoff Hubbard. Halfback smash, and he gets smashed down by Quan Alexander. Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 from the 43 of Carolina.
Quan Alexander's been doing it a long time. That ball started front side, cut back. Quan Alexander and Chuba met in the hole right there. Really good stick by Quan Alexander. Spent a lot of time down in Tampa and then New Orleans. He's out in San Francisco for a little bit. Now, obviously,
he's just had injury problems.
Yeah, he's always making plays.
Yeah, he was always that guy at LSU. He's fought the injury bug.
Xavier Legette in the backfield with Young, who is in the shotgun. Split backs, the snap. They give it to Chuba, who hammerheads along the left hash, and he is close to midfield. Brought down at the 49-yard line by the middle linebacker, Cody Barton. It's 3rd down and 2 Carolina. 4-down territory?
I'm not so sure if it's 4-down territory. It's 3rd and 2. We're ahead of the change. I'm not thinking that right now because if whatever reason, let's say we don't get it, Johnny's punting well, back him up. This is a 1-score game. But let's get the 3rd and 2. I feel confident we can get that. We're doing a lot of things with split backs, be it pony backs or we get another receiver in the backfield. We're showing a lot of different looks.
Shotgun snap. Bryce backpedals, rolling to his right. Chased by Cooper. Throws. Incomplete. Right sideline out of bounds. Wanted Mingo. There is a flag down at the 40-yard line. And it's going to be on Carolina.
Yeah,
Jake, what did he miss?
Holding. Offense number 79. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
Jonathan Mingo was lined up in the backfield, and he went immediately and ran like a rail route. He just went straight down the sideline outside the numbers, and nobody covered, and they dropped him. And I thought Bryce maybe could have hit him. I'm just not sure if he didn't see it before he flushed the pocket. It would have been all for naught because of the holding, but that was something that, I don't know if we go back to it, but, we're keeping our offense on the field. Sean, that's interesting.
They declined the penalty.
Sean declined it, not thinking that we were going to go for it.
So I was a little surprised they declined that, especially with the way the modern game works. Young is in the shotgun. It's an empty set. 3 receivers bunched right, 2 to the left. Legette now motions right. Hard count. And a timeout called by Carolina with 4:46 to go here in this first half. Panthers trail 14-7. 4th and 2.
They went over to 4-by-1 right there, and Canales just didn't like the look that we had. Went down there and called a timeout. You'd imagine it'd be some sort of anticipating man, some sort of burst concept where those guys all switch places. There's a guy in the flat, there's a guy over the ball, a guy right on the numbers. He's got 3-level read to throw the ball to, but he didn't like the look, calls a timeout.
And that timeout tells you that that wasn't just a ploy to try to get the defense off sides.
Yeah.
They're going for it.
Yeah, they're going for it, and now we're going with our pony package. So we have Miles Sanders and Chuba in the football game right now.
4th down, 2 to go. Jonathan Cooper, one of the rush ends, smacking his helmet for Denver. Split backs with Young in the shotgun. Sanders to the right, Hubbard to the left. Tremble motions right. Broncos bring the safety up, crowding the box. Here's the snap. Young, little flare. Sanders tries to spin away. He can't. Tackled by Surtain for a loss of 2 on the play. Denver takes over. A turnover on downs.
Yeah, I kind of think we tried to do a little too much on that play. We tried to do a little too much, got a little too fancy, and it wasn't clean.
So the Broncos will have the ball in plus territory when we come back. Carolina down 7, 4:41 to go here in this second quarter. Panthers football is presented by Morris Jenkins.
Get ready to tackle the NFL action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the Carolina Panthers.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Drive into summer with a new Honda. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.9% APR on a 2025 HR-V or at 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic. Hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
See dealer for financing details. Exclude Civic SI.
Need a weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural Italian-style chicken sausage. Add pesto, veggies, mozzarella, your favorite crust, and presto! You've got pizza in 15 minutes or less. Presto. Alfresco. Want a salad that's healthy and delicious? Grab a pack of Alfresco fully cooked chicken sausage. Add your favorite greens, a few veggies, top it off with a light dressing, and presto! You've got a healthy meal that tastes like a cheat day. Presto. Alfresco.
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
4:41 to go, second quarter. Panthers down 14-7. Denver, after the turnover on downs by Carolina, has the ball at the Panther 48-yard line. On Denver's first two drives, it went turnover, punt. They've scored a touchdown in their last two, and the last drive was a 92-yard march. Bo Nix has been lighting it up in the first half, 15 of 17, 177 yards, and a pair of touchdowns. Nix comes under center. Javonte Williams is the deep back. Play action pass. Nix launches deep down the right sideline off the fingertips of Humphrey at the 15-yard line. He was behind his man. If he catches it, Denver probably has the ball near the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's a true scheme-up play that Sean had dialed up for this spot in the game, this particular time to call it. And Lil Jordan Humphrey, I believe, was just coming from left to right. A play he's probably run multiple times with the Saints. You just kind of hide in there, sneak, and come out the backside, and Bo Nix made a great throw. He just couldn't come up with it.
On second down, play action pass, deep drop. Nix stands in the pocket, fires a strike across the middle, and Cortland Sutton gets to the 31 of Carolina, a gain of 17 yards, and a Denver first down. Luke, these chunk plays have really hurt this defense.
Yeah, we got to be able to squeeze at the corner position. You're playing outside leverage. When he puts his foot in the ground, you got to put your eyes on his hip, drive to his hip. The only way you can look at the quarterback is once you get to his hip. Until you do that, you can't look back.
Trips left, screen pass left side. Humphrey makes the catch, spun down immediately at the 30-yard line by Mike Jackson. Gain of 2, second and 8, 3:57 and ticking. First half. Sutton today, 6 catches on 7 targets, 93 yards. He didn't have a single target in the New Orleans game.
Exactly.
You think he said something about that?
Well, I think the Denver, they addressed it. They knew it, and he didn't complain because he said, hey, listen, we're winning, but you're seeing Sean get aggressive right now. You're watching this young quarterback play with confidence, and I think Sean's feeling that.
Nix again in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, fires a slant over the middle, broken up by J.C. Horn at the 15-yard line. Wanted Sutton, and Horn looked to get in there. Sutton tapped his chest at the end of the play as if to say, I should have had that.
Yeah, it's, they fake it. All it is it's D glance. The D stands for diagonal, and a glance is a bang 8, just a quick skinny post. And nice job by J.C. Horn. His left hand actually was able to get in there and knock the ball down. And that's where Mike Jack was guarding
Denver. Their second of the half. 30-second timeout.
Denver uses a timeout on 3rd and 8. with 3:26 to go in the half.
Mike Jack's getting picked on a little bit, and then they put JC on Cortland Sutton, and, that's what you get. JC's a really good corner.
He is now officially Mike Jack, isn't he?
That's kind of just rolls off the tongue.
It does.
Right? It just rolls off the tongue.
What, he's physical, too. On that last screenplay that threw to Cortland Sutton, he just ran through the blocker. We got two big physical corners that'll tackle, and when Sean McDermott was here, he said you can tell a lot by your defense based on how your corners tackle and how physical they are, and it says a lot about our guys. They're big, they're physical, they both play really hard.
Caleb Farley, former first-rounder.
Same draft class as J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn. He's in the game as the nickel.
All three of these first-round corners, Surtain, J.C., and Caleb Farley.
Bo Nix is in the shotgun. His running back, McLaughlin. Takes the snap. Pitch right. McLaughlin running outside the numbers 30. Sprints inside the 25. And he's got a Denver first down at the 20-yard line. How about that call on 3rd down and 8? Out of the shotgun. Toss right to the running back to move the chains.
Yeah, that's disheartening. We just couldn't set the edge, and they were able to.
There's a Panther down.
Yeah, DJ Johnson. Yeah, DJ Johnson. We just couldn't set the edge, and sure enough, there's the quick toss and run right downhill.
Broncos 212 yards of total offense in this first half. They are now 6 for 7 on 3rd down. We'll step aside. Denver leading by 7. They've got the ball at the Panthers' 20-yard line with 3:11 to go in this second quarter. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Want a healthy weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural chicken sausage. Then add pre-cut broccoli, your favorite pasta, and presto! You've got delicious chicken broccoli ziti in 15 minutes flat. It's as easy as presto. Alfresco. Need a weeknight meal hack? Start with Alfresco's fully cooked all-natural Italian-style chicken sausage. Add pesto, veggies, mozzarella, your favorite crust, and presto! You've got pizza in 15 minutes or less. Presto. Alfresco.
When the Panthers have a sack, we all win. Every Panthers sack, Harris Teeter donates $200 in groceries to local food banks throughout North and South Carolina. Plus, all season long, if your Panthers register 2 or more sacks in a game, you can get a Harris Teeter made-to-order half sub and a 20-ounce Coca-Cola product for $2 on Tuesday. Terms and conditions apply, valid with digital coupon.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Drive into summer with the Honda CR-V and Accord, your fun-to-drive, weekend getaway vehicles. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. So hurry in to the Honda Summer Event. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 2.9% APR on a 2025 CR-V or 2024 Accord.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Panthers football is brought to you by Atrium Health, because you deserve to live your best life, and we're here to help.
DJ Johnson in the tent. Broncos break the huddle. 1st and 10 from the Carolina 20-yard line. Troy Franklin, the rookie, in motion. Nix, play action, rolls right, throws right, completes. It's the tight end Troutman, his 4th catch, who angles out of bounds inside the 10. 1st and goal at the 8. Troutman with 4 catches, 80-plus yards in the half. I get it, National Tight Ends Day, but this tight end position had been underwhelming all season for Denver up until this first half.
And this is strictly a situation your eyes have to be in the right place. If your eyes are in the wrong spot, guys are going to sneak out on that. So they go hard play action away. You have to stay in your gap with your eyes on your guy. In that case, it's Troutman. You can't take your eyes off, and that's what happens when you get out leverage.
Nix back to throw. Right corner of the end zone, diving for it, Humphrey, and it's incomplete. He was covered by J.C. Horn. It brings up 2nd and goal, 2:22 to go. First half, if you're the Panthers, you can hold Denver to 3. You get the ball back. Maybe you can do something. Then you get the ball back to begin the third quarter as well. It's an important drive.
Yeah, very important drive, and I'm kind of enjoying watching Sean Payton go to work here. Sean Payton is really and truly, he's dialed in. That's why he's one of the great play callers of our game, and you see the attack. He is going to attack, and his little quarterback is playing with a ton of confidence.
Atkins, the fullback, lined up as a tight end. The snap, toss left. It's Javonte Williams rummaging for yards. Flag at the end of the play as Williams gets right back to the line of scrimmage.
Probably have a hold here. But going back to that last play with J.C. Horn, that is
holding. Defense number 99. Half the distance to the goal line from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
I'll tell you what, I don't mind. I like it when D linemen hold like that. You just can't get caught. So what's happening is these offensive linemen are trying to get up to the second level. Shy Tuttle's holding on to them so they can't get up to the linebackers. Just can't get caught doing it.
Yeah, it's a veteran move. You just try to get that quick hold, that quick pull, that quick tug, but unfortunately you got caught.
A defensive holding results in an automatic first down.
That was a great job by the center of wrapping his arm around Shy Tuttle's arm. That is some acting going on once we watch that replay.
Yeah, that's Alex Forsythe, who is starting in place of Luke Wattenberg, the normal starting center. We have reached the 2-minute warning in Denver. Broncos have a first and goal from the Panthers 4. When we come back, Denver up by 7. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
With all these new winners at the North Carolina Education Lottery Winners Club, we need to decide who's in charge.
We need a top prize winner.
We need someone who's good with words, like us crossword winners.
If elected leader, I will extend the hours during which all winners can use the diamond-encrusted hot tub.
Yes!
New scratch-offs mean new winners. This month's tickets are packed with $370 million in total prizes. The Winners Club awaits. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning range from 1 in 3.04 to 4.31. Problem gambling helpline 877-718-5543.
With Harris Teeter Fuel Points, your grocery shopping earns gas money. Every dollar spent is a point. And the more fuel points you earn, the more you can save, up to $1 per gallon. Right now, you can earn 4 times the fuel points this Friday. Offer valid with your VIC card and a digital coupon download. Exclusions apply. Another way to save at Harris Teeter.
Ready to tackle your next project but don't have the necessary tools or equipment? It's tough to own every tool, but Sunbelt Rentals is here to help. With 22 Charlotte area locations and thousands of high-quality tools and equipment, renting has never been easier than with the Sunbelt Rentals mobile app that lets you browse, select, and rent tools and equipment from the palm of your hand. Download the Sunbelt Rentals app today to reserve the right tools to take on your next project. Sunbelt Rentals is the official rental equipment partner of the Carolina Panthers. Keep pounding.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Drive into summer with the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Get outdoors and kick up some dust with Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 1.9% APR on a 2024 Ridgeline and a 2.9% APR on a 2024 Passport and 2025 Pilot.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Another injury for this Panther defense. This time it's edge rusher DJ Johnson. He was just carted off the field to the locker room. He has an ankle injury. His return to the game is questionable. Anish.
Another tough break for a Panther defense that has been decimated by injuries this season. Broncos bringing in some heavy personnel. Troutman and Kroll, 2 tight ends, along with Atkins, the fullback. First and goal, Denver from the 4, driving left to right. Nix motions Kroll, the deep back is McLaughlin. Nix rolling to his right. He can run for it, lowers his body, and he's going to be marked down just inside the 1-yard line. They may look at this. Looked like he might have gotten in.
Yeah, we called a timeout. We had it well covered. They got him out in the neck, and we had it well covered, and that's what he does well. He puts his head down and he goes, and he can run, and, refs are quick to point out. The crowd thought it was a touchdown.
Panthers call a timeout, 1:47 to go. First half, Carolina.
Yeah, they're going to have to look at it. They can't challenge. It's under 2 minutes, so it'd have to come from upstairs.
Well, all scoring plays are reviewed, and Yeah, it looks like that when that knee went down, I'm not sure the ball got over the goal line. And again,
I think his butt was down. Once the butt's down,
we're watching the replay. The butt is down. It's hard to tell where the ball is. I don't think that's going to be enough to overturn.
I won't, and they already ran the play clock, so they need to send into play. They're going heavy personnel.
Javonte Williams, the bigger back, comes in there. 5'10", 220.
Matt Parrott reported.
2 tight ends left, 1 to the right. Atkins in motion. The snap. They give to Williams, barging forward. And he's going to be stopped shy. Let's see if the Panthers call another timeout. Stop shy of the goal line. It's now 3rd and goal from the 1.
So perimeter.
Clock continues to run.
Perimeter defenders here. If you're on the edge, you got to be very wary of tight ends out to the nub and then the quarterback on a boot play. So backside right here, if you're J.C. Horn, you got a tight end nub. You got to be very alert of that.
Here's the snap. Nix tries to reach over, and he is in for a touchdown. Quarterback sneak. Nix extended the ball over the plane. As soon as he does so, it's a dead ball and a touchdown. And Denver has now scored on 3 straight possessions. They have a 20-7 lead with 1:12 to go in the half. The Panthers do have a timeout left, and they get the ball to begin the 3rd.
And that's something that it's hard to see as a linebacker to stop that or D-line. The quarterback starts to maneuver his feet right before the snap. Well, you don't have vision to that. He's setting his feet for the quick vertical jump and just break the plane. Drew Brees did it all the time. That's a tough play to defend.
For Nix, it is his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. Here's the extra point attempt, and Will Lutz able to put it through. So the Panthers struck first, taking advantage of a Denver turnover. Since then, all Broncos, 21 unanswered, and it's 21-7 Denver with 1:12 to go here in the first half. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
We're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
It's game day and the Panthers are heating up. Call Morris Jenkins. You'll have warm heat at your house tonight. Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
The only way to be your best self is with your best health. When you have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. That's why more people prefer Atrium Health. Because unrivaled care is easier, more accessible, and more complete than ever before. So that you can enjoy more of the moments you love. That's what it means to live meaningfully, to live joyfully, to live fully with Atrium Health.
Bryce Young trying to get this Panther offense fired up. He said, guys, we got to stay the course. He said, keep the energy up. Let's go out there and make a play. He said, we've got plenty of game left to play. So let's go out there, try to get something rolling, get some points on the board headed into the half.
Let's see if the return game can help. Will Lutz did a couple of hamstring stretches, then some plyometrics as he jumped in the air. Now we'll approach the ball and kick it off. Swinging the leg, sends it away. Into the mile-high thin air, bounces into the end zone, and Blackshear watches it roll out of the left side of the end zone. 70 yards to go for the Panthers. They have it at the 30. 1:12 to go, one timeout. So far, it's been a conservative approach for Bryce Young in this offense. Denver has 6 plays of 15-plus yards today. The Panthers have 0.
Yeah, we've been, run game. We haven't run it a ton. We've thrown it efficiently, 10 for 12, I believe, something like that. But like 4.8 yards per attempt, that's just not enough.
5 wide, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Young and empty. They've done a good job protecting Bryce today. Here's the snap. Young throws downfield, has a man wide open, and Liggett dropped it. I think he heard footsteps with Brandon Jones closing in. Liggett at midfield had the ball go off his hands. Maybe lost that in the Colorado sun. Wow, that's one you got to have.
Yeah, you do, and that was unlike him. It looked like he lost it because he extended his arms a little too early, and as you're watching the replay, he's saying, man, I lost it because he extended and it just didn't seem natural. But a nice throw. It was something we actually tried to go down the field.
2nd down and 10. Young in the shotgun, trips right, takes the snap. Pocket holds. Bryce throws near side flat. Chuba Hubbard is pulled out of bounds across the 30. Only a gain of 2 at the 32.
We stop the clock.
Clock does stop with 1:03.
Yeah, we got to be smart here. I mean, well, regardless, you don't want an incompletion. We don't want, if we run it here, but if we throw it here, you don't want an incompletion.
It's got to be a first down.
First down.
Because they can just call a timeout. They'll get the ball back with a little over 50 seconds left.
Yeah.
Denver's got 1 timeout. 3rd down, 8 to go from the 32. Trips right. Coker now motions nearest to the line. Young is in the gun. Sanders the running back. Broncos jump early. Flags down.
Ooh. Bryce is upset.
Oh, they blew the play dead. Neutral zone infraction. And that looked like it should have been a free play.
Certainly looked that way.
Now the officials will huddle up and talk. They have their Yalta convention at the 25.
False start.
Wow.
Offense number 70. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
So that's Brady Christensen, the center.
I want to see if it was a false snap or did he move. We'll see the replay here in a second.
Baron Browning, one of the outside linebackers, looked like he jumped early.
Oh, that's not. I mean, that's a bad call. That's just a bad call. There's no other way around it. Yeah, Browning was.
Brady's just tilting his head to the left to give the offensive lineman to know that he's about to snap the ball, because when he looks left, comes back to center, then he snaps it. That's what they called, and that's just. You're allowed to do that as an offensive lineman, specifically a center.
Panthers working right to left. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Young is in the gun. Now 3rd and 13 from the 27. The snap. Bryce escaping, rolling right. He's going to take off, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
No.
Oh, that's one where if you know you're not going to get the first down, at least stay inbounds, make Denver burn that timeout. Instead, it stops the clock with 57 seconds to go. It'll bring up 4th and 9. Hecker will punt, and the Broncos still have their timeout.
Yeah, it's something where, you want to stay in bounds. I mean, you want to run, go forward, and it's unfortunate because you stay in bounds. Denver has to burn that last timeout.
Mims waits at the 15. Hecker gets the snap from Jansen. High kick. Mims signals for a fair catch and makes it. Looked like he might have been fighting this on a little bit too, and it's a fair catch at the 24-yard line. 50 seconds to go. And Luke, the way Denver has been moving the ball through the air with these chunk plays to Sutton and the tight end Troutman, they almost had another one to Humphrey. I think with the 1 timeout, I think Sean Payton's going to be aggressive.
And the whole field's in play right now. Obviously, the sideline's where you want to be, getting the ball out of bounds, stop the clock. But with the timeout left, the whole field is at their disposal. And Will Lutz, we've seen him do it in New Orleans. He's got a leg. He could probably kick one from 58 going this way. There's not a lot of wind right now, and as obviously at this elevation, the air's a little thinner.
Pistol set, 4 wide. Nix takes the snap. Deep drop. They set up a screen pass left. Doesn't go anywhere.
I'm surprised there.
Shock. Sutton dropped for a loss of a yard, and it'll bring up 2nd down, 9 to go. Denver not using a timeout, trying to go quickly. 35 seconds and ticking. 2nd and 11, loss of a yard. Shotgun snap to Nix. Stands in the pocket, slings it across the middle. It's going to be short of a first down by about a half yard. 22 seconds and ticking.
Just letting the clock run.
3rd down and 1. Still not using that timeout. 18 seconds. 16 seconds, 15. Waist-high snap. Nix from the gun again. Underneath pass. On the drag. Williams dragged down. He gets the first to the 38-yard line, and with 8 seconds to go, Denver will use its final timeout. Tackle made by Josie Jewell, who's got 6 in this first half.
I wonder if he's trying to get the first down and then get into it. It just seemed weird.
Yeah, that seems.
It's not college where the first down stops the clock.
No, and that's unless Sean's like, hey, we got a 14-point lead. I'm not putting my quarterback. His confidence is sky high, and I guess he anticipated pressure on the first play. That's why they ran that screen outside. But not what I expected from Sean Payton calling on a 2-minute drive.
8 seconds to go. First down and 10. You've got the ball at your own 38. What are you expecting?
Well, I'll tell you what the Panthers are expecting, some sort of a rally pass here. They've got 2 defensive ends, more outside linebackers, Charles Harris, Jadeveon Clowney, and then they have a combination of 9 DBs and backers.
Now they got 3 safeties. Richardson on the boundary, Sam Franklin, Lonnie Johnson back deep. Shotgun snap. Nix launches deep down the seam, and incomplete for Marvin Mims. 4 seconds to go. Now that play, even if it was complete, the Panthers make the tackle and time runs out.
Correct, yeah. It almost seemed a little too easy, though. Yeah,
it pads the stats.
It does.
Which matters in the offseason.
I guess it does. But
the other thing, too, is Mims in space against – there's a lot of space. So if they complete that seam ball, there's a lot of space on the field. That got a little spooky there if he catches that ball. Let's take a knee here.
Nix will come under center in the kneel-down formation, and he takes a knee, and it takes us to halftime. Carolina struck early. Bryce Young with his first touchdown pass of the season to Xavier Legette to make it 7-0. Denver responded with touchdowns on its last 3 full possessions. Your score at the break, Broncos 21, Panthers 7. It's Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
When the Panthers have a sack, we all win. Every Panthers sack, Harris Teeter donates $200 in groceries to local food banks throughout North and South Carolina. Plus, all season long, if your Panthers register 2 or more sacks in a game, you can get a Harris Teeter made-to-order half sub and a 20-ounce Coca-Cola product for $2 on Tuesday. Terms and conditions apply, valid with digital coupon.
It's game day and the Panthers are heating up. Call Morris Jenkins. You'll have warm heat at your house tonight. Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
The copyright of this broadcast on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network is owned by the Carolina Panthers. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written permission of the Carolina Panthers is prohibited.
Real quick, raise your hand if you want to lose an additional 4 bands a year. Go ahead and put your hands up. Put your hands up. You voted for Kamala Harris. Oh, okay. My fault. Good, because I don't think people understand that voting for Trump means you will lose an additional $4,000 to $5,000 a year. If Trump is elected, he plans to add a 60% tariff on all imports from China. Anything in your house that says made in China, take the price that you paid for and add 60%. He plans to add a 20% tariff on all imports coming from every other country. With Kamala Harris's opportunity economy, she's not hitting you with the sales tax of doom. She's providing tax cuts to the middle and working class, so that means you will save an additional $4,000 to $5,000 a year. Plus the $25,000 she's literally handing to new homebuyers. Like, you know who to vote for in this November's election. It's Kamala Harris. Paid for by FFPAC, ffpac.org. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. FFPAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Carolina Panthers football is brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. GMC, professional grade truck of the Carolina Panthers. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of your Carolina Panthers. Smith Turf and Irrigation. Visit us online at smithturf.com. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Panthers football is brought to you locally in Charlotte by Atrium Health, because you deserve to live your best life, and we're here to help. Mount Olive, the official pickle of the Carolina Panthers. Vet Tix, providing free event tickets to our military members, veterans, first responders, and their families. To learn more, visit vettix.org. You want Panthers football? We've got every play, every game, every week. Panthers football and the greatest music ever recorded are on 99.7 The Fox.
Now to Jim Szoke in the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth with the Coke Halftime Report. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Halftime in Denver, where the Broncos lead over the Panthers is 21-7, and we're getting ready to listen back to some of the first half calls of the game. Play digital instance with the North Carolina Education Lottery, a whole new way to win mobile games and loads of real cash prizes. Register to play digital instance today. And for the Panthers, actually got up to a good start in this one with the defense up first, and Shy Tuttle here forcing a fumble and getting the recovery for the Panthers.
Nix, the waist-high snap. Has time. Fires over the middle. Caught at the 45. Lil Jordan Humphrey with the catch. It looks like he lost the ball at the end. The Panthers say they have it.
Yeah, we do.
And they do. Carolina takes over in Denver territory, just inside midfield.
And they would take advantage of the short field as Bryce Young, of course, getting the start in this game, would find the rookie Xavier Legette for the 7-yard touchdown pass play.
Bryce in the gun, Hubbard left hip. Broncos rush 4. Throw toward the end zone. Bryce fits it into Legette for a touchdown. And Xavier Legette does the dollar bill dance. Bryce Young with a touchdown pass to the rookie out of South Carolina. And the Panthers quiet this crowd at Mile High.
Unfortunately, that would end the Panthers portion of the highlights, as it would be Denver scoring 3 consecutive touchdowns, all in the second quarter. And the first one, it was Nate Atkins, a 3-yard touchdown here from the rookie Bo Nix.
3rd down and 5 from the 28, 2:56 to go first quarter. Nix back to throw. Under pressure, and he is devoured back behind the 40-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson gets in the backfield.
That was A'Shawn Robinson with the sack, a Panther highlight there. And then on to the second quarter after the touchdown run by Atkins. It was Nix finding Troutman, the tight end, the 19-yarder, as Denver would take the lead.
1st down and 10 from the 19 of Carolina. Nix in the shotgun. Williams off his left hip. Pressure off the edge from Richardson. Blitz picked up. Nix fires to the end zone. One-handed touchdown grab by the tight end, Adam Troutman. And Denver takes the lead.
Second touchdown pass of the first half for Bo Nix, who would then add one more, a quarterback sneak to make it 21-7, the halftime score in Denver. Nix 220 yards passing in that first half. We'll look at the full stats page when we come back next to Denver, where the Broncos lead over the Panthers is 21-7. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
We're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
You're listening to Panthers Football, presented by Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
With Harris Teeter fuel points, your grocery shopping earns gas money. Every dollar spent is a point, and the more fuel points you earn, the more you can save, up to $1 per gallon. Right now, you can earn 4 times the fuel points this Friday. Offer valid with your Vic card and a digital coupon download. Exclusions apply. Another way to save at Harris Teeter.
Back to Jim Szoke in the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth with the Halftime Report. Brought to you by Coke. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Broncos 21, Panthers 7, the halftime score. We'll have a check of the first half stats coming up in just a moment. First, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX Kannapolis. This is 99.7 The Fox, Charlotte's classic rock. The proud home of the Carolina Panthers.
Halftime continues at a Mile High, where the Broncos have the lead over the Panthers by a score of 21-7. And the Panthers, again, jumping out to the 7-0 lead on an opening touchdown drive led by Bryce Young in the first half. Accurate, 11 out of 14, but not much yardage. 60 yards passing, does have the one touchdown pass. Chuba Hubbard ran it 8 times for 27 yards. Miles Sanders just 1 carry for 7 yards in the first half. Chuba, the top receiver, 2 catches for just 15 yards. David Moore had 2 for 14. Miles Sanders, 4 catches, 12 yards. Xavier Legette had 2 catches, 11 yards, and 1 tackle. Meanwhile, for Denver, Bo Nix, their rookie quarterback, 21 out of 27, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Jamel McLaughlin carried the ball 3 times, 22 yards. Javonte Williams, 7 attempts for 18 yards. Bo Nix, 3 for 3 yards, 1 touchdown on the quarterback sneak. Big first half for Cortland Sutton. He had 7 grabs, 93 yards. Adam Troutman, their tight end, 4 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown for Denver, as the Broncos, again, would counter with 3 consecutive touchdowns after the Panthers' opening touchdown. Denver, 16 first half first downs compared to 5 for Carolina. Yardage-wise in the first half, 250 yards for Denver, just 98 total yards for Carolina in the first half. Panthers were penalized 4 times for 29 yards, just 1 penalty for 8 yards against Denver, and the Broncos held the ball for about 4 minutes longer than the Panthers did, possession-wise, in the first half. Check of the NFL scoreboard, and we'll get you ready for the start of our second half when we continue next. Broncos lead the Panthers 21-7. Panthers football brought to you by Morris Jenkins.
Panthers football is heard exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Join us next Sunday as the Panthers host the New Orleans Saints. Kickoff on the network is set for 1 o'clock. Presented by Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
The only way to be your best self is with your best health. When you have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. That's why more people prefer Atrium Health, because unrivaled care is easier, more accessible, and more complete than ever before, so that you can enjoy more of the moments you love. That's what it means to live meaningfully, to live joyfully, to live fully with Atrium Health.
Back to Jim Silky in the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth with the Coke halftime report. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Halftime winding down. Denver leading the Panthers by a score of 21-7. This drive around the league is brought to you by the Honda dealers of the Carolinas. Finals from earlier today: Houston Texans over the Colts 23-20. Packers win over the Jaguars 30-27. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes for the 4 for the Falcons over the Buccaneers, 31-26 the final. Patriots, on a day where Drake May left with a concussion, still win over the Jets 25-22. Cardinals win over the Dolphins 28-27. Lions roll by the Titans 52-14. Browns behind Jameis Winston beat the Ravens 29-24. Eagles big score over the Bengals 37-17. In progress, Commanders lead the Bears in the third quarter 9-0. Chiefs in the third lead the Raiders 17-10. Bills up 17-3 on Seattle third quarter. Chargers, low-scoring game third quarter, lead the Saints by a score of 9-5. Tonight, the 49ers host the Cowboys. And the score in Denver, Broncos 21, Panthers 7. Is back to Anish and the gang and the keys to the game.
Yeah, Jim, thank you. Keys to the game brought to you by Bank of America, helping Panthers fans with their financial lives wherever they go, whatever the season. The official bank of the Carolina Panthers wants to know, what would you like the power to do, Jake. It started with production from Bryce, efficient in terms of completion percentage, but that doesn't really tell the whole story.
It doesn't, but it did start with production, the first drive. And other than that, there hasn't been much else. And we haven't thrown much down the field. Listen, 11 for 14, 60 yards. We're not getting anything down the field. We did have one drop on the 2-minute drive that we would have hit a seam route on, but I mean, listen, that's what it is. We're not running the football a great amount. We only have, 10 carries, or 11 carries total. So it's just it's kind of like the same old story with Bryce back in at quarterback.
Yeah, and tell you the truth, Bo Nix, I didn't expect him to beat us from the pocket like he has been. It's 21 of 27, 220, 2 touchdowns. He's played great so far.
Panthers receive the third quarter kickoff, and into that thin mountain air, a mile above sea level. It's another touchback. We have not had a return so far. Panther ball from the 30 as we get an update from Sharon.
Anish, Bryce Young told his offense, we are this close. He said we are just about to get where we want to be. He said it's us versus us, and we just got to get things rolling. He found Xavier Legette, and he said, be ready. I'm going to keep coming for you. Legette, of course, missed on that long pass right before the half. O-line coach Joe Gilbert also told his guys, they said, you're doing a great job holding the line of scrimmage. We have got to get some points on the board here to start the half.
No sacks allowed against one of the best pass rushes in the NFL. Young comes under center, double tight end set. Chuba's the deep back. Coker motions right to left. The snap, handoff Hubbard straight ahead, feet churning, and he stood up at the 32. One big reinforcement on the offensive line today. Taylor Moton comes back. He had started 104 straight games before missing the last 2 with an elbow injury. Starting lineups brought to you by Coke. Tackle game day with the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. Second down, 8 to go. 30 seconds gone by here in the third quarter, and it feels like a must-score type of drive for the Panthers. Bryce is in the gun, Hubbard off his left hip. Broncos now starting to crowd the line, a one-high safety look. They bring the blitz. Young standing in the pocket. Now he runs, and now he is sacked back at the 29-yard line. Jonathan Cooper, 5th sack of the season.
Yeah, they wanted to bring pressure. They brought the weak safety down late. He came late, but it looked like we had a hat for a hat, and then Bryce wanted to step up in the pocket, and Taylor Moton was in front of Cooper, but he was trying to run forward, and Jonathan Cooper was able to just grab him down from behind. So now we put ourselves right in Denver's hands. I mean, this is a team that's aggressive on defense, didn't play a whole lot of snaps in the first half, and didn't get much production out of them, in essence, in the first half statistically wise. And so they're raring to go.
Trips to the left. Young is in the shotgun. Now it looks like the Panthers will take a timeout with the play clock into single digits.
Be a 30-second timeout.
Not the start you want to begin the third quarter.
And we'll try to hang on to those as long as you can. Third and long. Vance Joseph and this defense have the opportunity to dial something up. It's all got to be second-level routes. Anything short is going to be a check down. You got to go get yards for yourself, but you'd like to get in there and maybe keep the tight end in, chip protection, give a 6-man protection look, get something going down the field, maybe a deep out or a deep in cut for Bryce, something for him easy to see, protect him, allow him the opportunity to step into the pocket, step into that throw, and drive a ball down the field here.
There is added pressure on this Panthers offense right now. This defense, with some significant injuries, has had its struggles. It's an empty set, 4 receivers and a bunch to the left. Young is in the gun. One high safety look for Denver. Bryce stands in the pocket, takes a hit, throws, incomplete for Coker near midfield. Riley Moss in coverage, and the Panthers go 3 and out. So you look at the drives for Carolina. 10 plays, 59 yards for a touchdown in their first drive. Since then, 3 plays, 4 yards. 4 plays, 11 yards. 5 plays, 18 yards. 3 plays, 6 yards. And now 3 plays, -1 yards, another 3 and out.
Yeah, it's 3 and out. And Bryce, I will give him credit on that one. He tried to stay in the pocket. Robert Hunt, he got beat on that play, and his man is the one that caused the pressure. And Bryce threw it early before we were ready for the in route.
Third 3 and out. Johnny Hecker with a booming kick, drifting near side. Marvin Mims, who makes the catch at the 20-yard line. 51-yard punt, no return. Denver football from its own 20. 13:22 to go in the third. Broncos lead by 14. on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 3.9% financing for 60 months on a 2024 Silverado 1500 or heavy duty. Now at your Carolina Chevy dealer. That's 3.9% financing on a 2024 Chevy Silverado for 60 months. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Finance charges accrue from date of financing. Some customers may not qualify. Monthly payment is $18.37 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment at 10.2%. Down payment required is signing if applicable. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 10/31/24. So visit your local Carolina Chevy dealer during Chevy truck season and get 3.9% financing for 60 months. Plus, make no monthly payment for 90 days on all 2024 Silverado 1500 and HD pickups. Don't delay. Come in today. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Mr. Jenkins told me to open up your drain. Gently, 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 till it flows like rain.
Call Morris Jenkins.
I am an AC technician at Morris Jenkins, and he is a Morris Jenkins plumber.
Every house has at least one slow drain. I know air conditioning, and he knows plumbing. I can clear that drain pipe. I can make that toilet quit running.
And he made my faucet quit dripping.
Call Morris Jenkins.
Gear up for game day at The Office Craft Bar and Kitchen. 2 locations in Ballantyne and Indian Land. We offer a large selection of food and drinks in an atmosphere perfect for football fans. Whether you're at our bar and patio area or glued to one of our 40 TVs, you won't miss a single play. Planning a game day party? Our semi-private dining and catering options make it easy to host. And for even more fun, enjoy live music. Visit our website for dates. Make every game day unforgettable with The Office Craft Bar and Kitchen, Ballantyne and Indian Land.
The Panthers and the Fox. It's a match made in Charlotte, the proud home of Carolina Panthers football. 99.7 The Fox.
Couple of injury updates. DJ Johnson, linebacker, out with an ankle. Felipe Franks out with a concussion. Denver football from their own 21. They work right to left. Bo Nix, the rookie out of Auburn, big first half, 220 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, under center, offset eye. On first down, the handoff is to Javonte Williams, who rumbles across the 25, and it takes 3 Panthers to bring him down at the 29-yard line. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2, and you look at the numbers. Denver has been so good on third downs, 8 of 9, partly because of what they've been able to do on first and second down.
I mean, they get a chunk right there on first down. They got, 8 yards on almost 9 yards on first down with just a simple 2-back run play. Tight at fullback, lines up in the backfield. He goes to the right. Running back has the opportunity to check backside and cut it all the way back to the other side, and that's basically what they do. They're just moving the line of scrimmage on us, give the opportunity for the running back to go where he wants.
Out of a double tight end set, the handoff goes to Williams, who's hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 with 12.5 to play in the third. Denver, again, 8 for 9 on third downs, and I mean, it's a broken record, but it's imperative for the Panthers. At some point, you got to get a stop and get off the field.
No, there's no doubt. Deshaun Williams did a nice job. Someone who played for us last year, who we just signed back only a couple of weeks ago, and was able to get penetration in the backfield and able to bring him down. And so now it's a 3rd and short, but they've had so much success on 3rd down. This is something that maybe give us somewhat of a boost.
Nix is in the shotgun. Williams off his left hip. McLaughlin, the running back, motions right. The snap. Nix keeps it on the zone read, dives across the 30, and he has a first down at the 32-yard line. Simple zone read.
Yeah, simple zone read, and, you can tell this is a coach's kid. I mean, this he's a young quarterback, but he's a coach's kid. He knows exactly I got to get to the 30-yard line and just I'm diving forward. I'm getting down. Get right past the first down, move the sticks, and let's get a fresh set of downs.
His dad, Patrick, was a quarterback at Auburn, also his high school coach. Nick started at Auburn before transferring to Oregon. Under center this time. McLaughlin, the running back. The snap, play action pass. Nix has all day. Launches it deep downfield for Sutton. Double covered, incomplete. Sutton wanted a flag. J.C. Horn and Damani Richardson right there stride for stride, and the DBs do get a chance to make a play for the football as well.
Yeah, that was just a deep post ball, heavy play action. J.C. Horn was kind of on his back hip, The ball got overthrown, but Damani Richardson kind of just ran right into Sutton. He didn't really make a play on the ball. I'm surprised he didn't throw a flag on that.
Very surprised there wasn't a flag on that play because, like Luke said, Damani was there, just he didn't turn to find the ball. He kind of ran right into Sutton. I think we were fortunate.
Sutton, 1,000-yard receiver in 2019, has not approached those numbers since. Out of a pistol look, tunnel screen, right side. Marvin Mims spun down at the 40-yard line. He picks up 8, and Luke, here we go again. 3rd down, only 2 to go for Denver.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be 3rd and shorter here, but that play by Shaw Smith-Wade was fantastic. He had a big offensive lineman on him. He made a quick move. He slipped him and then drugged the receiver down. That was just a really good play by a rookie. So, yeah, it's 3rd and short, but that was a great play by him.
Denver 9 of 10 on 3rd downs. They empty it out. Quarterback draw could be on the table. Nix, chest high snap. He's going to take a shot deep. Downfield, incomplete. Wanted Troy Franklin, his college teammate at Oregon, Denver's 4th-round pick. And it looks like Denver will punt. I thought, 3rd and 2, you take that shot. One, it either tells you that you have a lot of faith in your offense, or normally in those situations, that means it's 4th down or 4-down territory.
Yeah, and the success that they've had, kind of doing
that ball went right through Franklin's hands.
Very nice throw. That's 2 drops on some deep routes. Bo Nix has really impressed me today. He's thrown the ball very well. And Damani Richardson, that's somewhat of a mismatch, to be honest. He's more of a safety. He's not the burner type, and he got matched up with Troy Franklin, the receiver who can really run.
Big stop by the Panthers. Riley Dixon with a booming kick sails over the head of Blackshear and into the end zone. Panthers will have the ball at the 20-yard line. True story, they had a grassroots internet Heisman campaign for Riley Dixon when he was at Syracuse. This official timeout with 10:25 to go in the 3rd is brought to you by Bosch Power Tools. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
With all these new winners at the North Carolina Education Lottery Winners Club, we need to decide who's in charge.
We need a top prize winner.
We need someone who's good with words, like us crossword winners.
If elected leader, I will extend the hours during which all winners can use the diamond-encrusted hot tub.
Yes!
New scratch-offs mean new winners. This month's tickets are packed with $370 million in total prizes. The Winners Club awaits. Must be 18 to play. Approximate overall odds of winning range from 1 in 3.04 to 4.31. Problem gambling helpline 877-7185.
Hey, Panther fans. When it comes to game day, it's all about the food. And Harris Teeter has everything you need. Score big with deals from great brands like these. Farm-rich breaded mozzarella sticks and potato skins. Old El Paso. Tostina pizza rolls. New saucy spoon baked beans. Gatorade GX bottles and pods. And Blue Diamond almonds. Stop in your Harris Teeter for great savings on game day foods. Harris Teeter, the official grocery store of the Carolina Panthers.
There are trucks, and then there's the truck, GMC Sierra. With game-changing available features like the world's first available 6-function multi-pro tailgate, the V8, and the ultimate luxury interior. A powerful combination so you can drive like a champion every time you get behind the wheel. Test drive your new GMC Sierra today, because there are trucks, and then there's the truck, GMC, professional-grade truck of the Carolina Panthers.
Looking for a workhorse mower that's sure to score every time? Then cut a deal on a Toro Time Master at STI Turf Care Equipment and have the best yard in the neighborhood. You'll save time cutting a wider path with the 30-inch deck and step away from your mower with no restarts with Blade Stop technology. Visit STI Turf Care Equipment at one of our 3 Charlotte locations or visit our website at turf-care.com. Leave more time for football with the Toro Time Master. Count on it. Count on STI Turf Care.
Dave Canales came over to this Panthers offensive line just before they took the field. He said, be physical, don't sit back. He wants them to go right after this Denver defensive line, and these guys on defense, they are so aggressive. He wants them to try to match that. The O-line spent a lot of time watching film this week to see exactly what this Denver defense is doing so they could try to go through scenarios to try to stop them. So see if they have any better luck here this go-around.
And there's still plenty of time to stay with the run, and the Panthers come in 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends, a pistol set that now morphs into a shotgun. Young takes the snap, fakes to Chuba, throws deep down the left side. Leggett behind his man, and incomplete, just out of his reach.
Yeah, that's a Great job by the O-line. We had no pressure, and Leggett ran right past him, and we overthrew him. It's
if that's thrown on time, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, we just you got to hit those. I mean, listen, we can talk till we blue in the face. We're an offense that's struggling, getting something down the field, and those opportunities that we got.
On 2nd and 10, Hubbard gets the call and dives up the middle for a gain of about 2. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Panthers 2 for 7 on 3rd down. Carolina had 59 yards of offense on its opening drive, but just 38 yards of total offense since then.
Been tough sledding, to say the least. And now, we're 3rd and 8, and anxious to see if Vance wants to dial something up.
Double high safety look for Denver. Trips to the right, shotgun snap. Bryce is hit, flag down, throws. Coker with a fantastic catch on the near sideline, reaching and diving for it. If it stands, it's a first down at the 37.
Get a holding call.
Holding, offense number 79. It's a 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
It's Ike Ekwonu, and it negates a great catch by Jalen Coker. And Ekwonu asking for a reinforcement. Remember, Yosh Nijman is not available today, so Jarrett Kingston kind of becomes that swing tackle. And Kingston, an undrafted a rookie out of USC, was with the 49ers, ended up getting cut. Panthers signed him, and he will come in now. This is a big spot. It's a passing down. It's 3rd and 17. You got a new left tackle in there against a team that has 28 sacks.
And I'm not exactly sure who stopped the clock here.
I got to pump the clock. I don't know if.
Play clock is showing 7. Game clock at 9:21.
They're resetting the ball. I'm watching Icky. I watched the replay, and it's unfortunate. It was the left leg. I'm not sure if it's the ankle, but that's what caused the hold. They came in like on a twist, and Icky was kind of hobbling on one leg. But Bryce made a. Now they're resetting the clock.
Play clock resets to 25, and
Bryce threw the ball early with air, and Coker made an outstanding catch on the corner route. It's just that's kind of how it's been.
So Kingston in at left tackle. Young is in an empty set. Sanders lined up as a wide receiver. Quick drag route, Miles Sanders. He's got the 20 near side. Ducks underneath the defender, and then gang tackled at the 23-yard line. 7 yards shy of the first down. It's 4th down. Johnny Hecker will come on to punt. Sharon?
Hey, Jake, I think it was right. Ike Ekwonu definitely a little dinged up on that play. He's over here on the sidelines, came limping off. They've just been working on his left ankle and foot and taping it up. He's trying to walk a little gingerly on it right now, but that could have something to do with that.
Yeah, the O-line injuries have been real this season. Moton missed a couple of games. Nyman's out now. Corbett out for the season. Hecker, fake punt, he'll throw! He had Franklin open and he missed him on the far side 30. Oh, the Panthers tried the fake punt. Johnny had Sam Franklin open. He ran a curl route. Would have had the first down, and Sam Franklin tosses his helmet in disgust on the sideline as he takes a seat on the bench. He was wide open. Oh, boy, and Johnny Hecker just missed him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and listen, I like that they called it. I mean, we're down. They knew they had it. It was wide open. Sam turned around, and I think we're not sure if Sam broke in instead of coming down back to steam. Johnny threw it a little bit to his left. I'm not sure, and listen, we put our defense in a tough situation.
It felt like the way the offense had been stagnant might have been a risk you had to take. And now Denver has the ball inside the 25. Out of an I formation. Toss right Williams. Cuts it back between the hash marks. Inside the 20 to the 18. Broncos in the red zone. Gain of 5 on the play. I have no issue with the call, just given the state of things right now. Got an offense that, after that first drive, hadn't been able to get any traction. You felt like you needed a spark.
Yeah, you needed something. I mean, It's you have a big play down the field, we overthrow it. You get a first down on the third down,
holding.
There's a holding, and then it's one thing after another. Besides the opening drive of the game, it's just been tough.
McLaughlin gets the call over right tackle, and he's to the 19-yard line, or rather the 14-yard line. Sets up a 3rd down and 1 for Denver. 7:32 to go, third quarter. Broncos with a chance here to add to a 14-point lead.
Yeah, in the second half here, they've been staying ahead of the sticks. All their first 2 drives of the half were all short third downs. We got to stop on one of them, but right here it's just 3rd and 1, less than 1.
Tight formation. Nix hands off McLaughlin straight up the gut, and a first down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Denver.
Yeah, it's been 3 straight runs on this drive right here, and this is, again, in a situation like this, they're going quick. Eyes have to be in the right spot right here near the goal line. They'll try to sneak somebody out into the flat.
Nix, play action. Sidearm throw, right side McLaughlin. He's got the 5, angles toward the end zone, and he is in for a Denver touchdown.
Yeah, we just call this just roll boot. And what happens is they fake the run play to the right side of the offense. The back sneaks into the flat. They have a second-level concept in the end zone. If that's not there, you dump it into the flat. And we just didn't have anybody out there. Looks like Damani Richardson got out there a little bit late, but I don't know who the primary coverage on that guy is. But, hey, it's a good play design. Run the ball 3 straight times right at us for positive yardage and then sneak the back into the flat.
Second receiving touchdown of the year for Jaleel McLaughlin. Former undrafted free agent out of Youngstown State, has become a nice find for Denver. The point after by Will Lutz is good, 28-7. So sudden change. Panthers try something to get a spark. It's a fake punt. It almost worked. It didn't. And the sudden change gives Denver a short field. They capitalize. Changes in the game are brought to you by Thompson, because changing lives changes everything. Visit ThompsonCFF.org to be a part of it. This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
This is your official home for Carolina Panthers football.
Panthers bring pressure, and Card devoured. Checks down to Algier, who gets blown up immediately under pressure. Hit, and down he goes.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Broncos will continue after this.
The Fox.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
I get it. The cost of rent, groceries, and utilities is too high. So here's what we're going to do about it. We will lower housing costs by building more homes and crack down on landlords who are charging too much. We will lower your food and grocery bills by going after price gougers who are keeping the cost of everyday goods too high.
Kamala Harris's economic plan is focused on lowering costs for families, so you can keep more of your paycheck. That starts with the cost of housing. For first-time homebuyers, she's offering $25,000 in down payment assistance. To build wealth, her plan offers up to $50,000 in new startup tax deductions. This is exactly how we can build generational wealth and strengthen our community, so we can get the chance to do more than just get by, but to get ahead.
You work hard for your paycheck. You should get to keep more of it. As president, I'll make that my top priority. I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for President.
Mr. Jenkins told me to open up your drain. Gently, 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 till it flows like rain.
Call Morris Jenkins.
I am an AC technician at Morris Jenkins, and he is a Morris Jenkins plumber.
Every house has at least one slow drain. I know air conditioning, and he knows plumbing. I can clear that drain pipe. I can make that toilet quit running.
And he made my faucet quit dripping.
Call Morris Jenkins.
The sound of 99.7 The Fox. Now includes this.
Carolina Panthers football and Charlotte's classic rock on 99.7 The Fox.
28 unanswered for Denver, and the Broncos lead at 28-7, 6:49 to go, quarter number 3. Will Lutz will kick off right to left from his own 35. Blackshear and Leggett wait at the 5-yard line. Lutz approaches, swings the leg, and a booming kick out of the end zone for a touchback. All right, Panthers have it. at the 30-yard line. Bryce Young and this offense come back out there. And we'll see if Ike Ekwonu is out there. He is, so that's good news. Ekwonu back at left tackle. Offensively, hey, we got to find a spark. There really haven't been many explosive plays today through the air or on the ground. The longest run is 8 yards. Longest pass play, 13 yards to Chuba Hubbard. Of Bryce's 12 completions, 7 have gone to his running backs. Bryce under center. It's a double tight end set. Thomas to the right, Tremble to the left. A receiver to each side with Chuba as the single back. Play clock at 4, at 3, at 2, at 1. The snap, the give is to Hubbard, running inside the numbers on the right side, and he takes it to the 36. A gain of 6 for Chuba, up to 38 yards rushing on 11 carries.
Hey, what, you
I
get
like
under
that
center.
set. I like that set. But now I want to see that double tight end set, and let's drop back. And let's get Jatavion Sanders running down the seam. Body him, back shoulder if he gets past the backer. Like, we haven't called Cody Barton's name one time. 55, their linebacker, who was all over the place when you watch the film. So I kind of like the under center.
They had a full house backfield out of the pistol. Now Sanders, who was one of the wingbacks, motion slot right. Tremble off the right hip of Bryce Young. Hubbard behind Young. Broncos showing blitz. Here's the snap.
Delay of game.
And the Panthers didn't get the playoff.
Yeah, you can't.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains second down.
It's just hard. You get a positive gain on first down. It's 2nd and 4. You're ahead of the sticks. You're feeling good. And then you get a penalty, and now it's 2nd and 9. So that first down play kind of gets negated after the penalty. It's life's hard right now. We can't really drop back and throw the ball when you go from 2nd and 4, where you can run it, throw it, regardless. You're 3rd and manageable. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Bryce Young in his first start since week 2. 12 of 17, 71 yards. Again, the full house look out of the pistol. Now Sanders motions out of it, slot left. Might be the same play, just flipped. Bryce now comes up to the center, barking out the play. Play clock down to 3, down to 2. There's the snap, fakes the screen. Young being chased, rolling right, has to throw it away and flushes it out of bounds near side on the Broncos sideline. And so 3rd down and 9. So you're right, Luke. You get the Chuba run. Things look promising. And then delay game, unforced errors. It's been 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
And it looked like we had something going front side on a swing screen. We had Tommy Tremble and Jatavion Sanders out front, but they had pressure in his face front side, so he had to get away from it. Made Patrick Surtain miss off the right side of the offense, scrambled outside, looked for somebody, and just had to throw it away.
3rd down, 9 to go. Play clock at 5. Young is in the gun. And a flag down as the play clock hits 0. Wow.
Yeah, it's
delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Ike Ekwonu waving everybody to the huddle as Bryce Young was walking toward the sideline, and Ike kind of motioned his hands as if to wave people in, gathering the team in the huddle. 2 delay of games. David Moore now leaves the huddle. He's lined up on the far side. Panthers without Deontay Johnson today. Adam Thielen still not back. Bryce is in the shotgun, 4 receiver look. Broncos showing blitz. Play clock at 3, at 2. Here's the snap. Here's the blitz. Young throws deep down the left side. Coker, did he make the catch and stay in bounds? He did! Jalen Coker with a fantastic catch. And there is a flag back at the 15-yard line. 2 of them,
foul,
and a Bronco down.
The passer, defense number 99, 15-yard penalty added at the end of the play. First down.
This kid, Coker, listen.
Zach Allen, the penalty. I think we have something.
No. There's no thinking here. This is not easy catches. We missed one because of a holding penalty. He reaches, extends with every ounce of his being and catches it on his fingertips and has the presence to put 2 feet down right in bounds. I mean, this is a fine. And you have to have these guys.
It is a 29-yard completion, and the Panthers now have the ball after the penalty at the Denver 30-yard line.
Rice stayed in the pocket that time, too. They brought pressure. He stayed in the pocket, delivered a great throw down the field.
That goes as a 44-yard play. Out of the pistol, Bryce fakes to Chuba. Steps up in the pocket. He'll look to run outside the numbers 30, far side, and takes the escape route out of bounds near the 25. They mark him at the 26. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Try to take a shot down the field right here. Nothing was really open. They did a good job in the back end covering, and Bryce just had to sink out to his left. Tried to pick up what he could. He got a good little chunk there. Got about 4 on 1st down, but again, playing aggressive on the plus side of the 50-yard line. First time in the second half, taking a shot down the field.
Young crouches under center, double tight ends to the right. Mingo wide right, Coker wide left. Hubbard the single back. Mingo motions tight to the line. The snap. Chuba Hubbard gets the call and swims inside the 25 to the 23. It sets up a 3rd and 3. No doubt 4-down territory for Carolina. Down 28-7 with 4:15 to go in the 3rd.
Absolutely, and when it's 4-down territory like this, you got a lot of flexibility. You try to sneak a run in there quick, depending on how they line up. They go too wide inside defensive lineman. You got ability to pop it right down the middle, but you got to imagine this is 4-down territory for the Panthers.
I don't know if there's something going on with the coach to quarterback communication system. Bryce is having a lot of trouble getting it in. We're already at 8. We just broke the huddle, and I've seen Andy almost signal from the sideline.
4, play clock at 3, at 2, Bryce under center. The snap, the give to Chuba, bottled up at the point of attack, lost a yard. They mark him at the 25, and it's 4th down, and they'll say 5 to go. The Panthers need the 25-yard line. 2 delay of games, Luke, on this drive, and then you're calling that play with 1 on the play clock. The defense knows it's coming. You can move.
I think that's the hard part. He kind of nailed it. I mean, you'd like to line up and spread them out and give the look of a potential pass, get them out of that heavy look, but they lined up big personnel and just try to run it right at him, and that's right in the heart of the Broncos defense.
Again, play clock down to 5, down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. Young still barking out the play. Here's the snap. I don't think he got it off. They'll throw downfield for Tremble. The ball is intercepted. It's Surtain down the near sideline. And he's taken out of bounds at the 41 of Carolina. Boy, that just felt disjointed from the moment the Panthers broke the huddle. The play clock was winding down. They call the play. Almost looked like it should have been a delay of game. Tommy Tremble wasn't sure. The ball was thrown behind him. And Pat Surtain has the interception, his 3rd of the season. And Denver's got the ball back. We step aside with 2:54 to go here in the 3rd. Broncos football after the interception, up 28-7. You're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Get ready to tackle the NFL action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the Carolina Panthers.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Drive into summer with Honda. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 2.9% APR on a 2025 CR-V or 2024 Accord. Hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
See dealer for financing details.
Panthers football is heard exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Join us next Sunday as the Panthers host the New Orleans Saints. Kickoff on the network is set for 1 o'clock. Presented by Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
The Panthers had been turnover free until that last interception Young wanted Tommy Tremble. Instead, Pat Surtain, the outstanding corner for Denver, got the pick, returns it to the 39 of the Broncos. So Denver ball with a 28-7 lead, 2:54 to go in the third. But I got to wonder, and we can ask Dave Canales about this after the game, if there are communication issues getting the play in, because 2 delay of games and almost 2 more on that last Panther drive.
Yeah, it just seemed like, I don't know if the crowd was loud and he just couldn't get bits and pieces of it. And if that's the case, that's just something you got to get. It should come natural. When that half, if you get just a little bit of that play, you got to get in the huddle and you got to move. If there's motion, and you look at the play clock, hey, abort the motion, abort. Everybody line up in your final set. That's just owning the offense.
McLaughlin on the toss left picks up 4.
This is something interesting with this offense right now. They're going toss ball handling. Sometimes it's outside toss, which is a perimeter run. They're blocking down on the edge and get on the outside, and then they're toss ball handling mid-zone. So just because you see toss doesn't mean it's an outside run. Our angles to the ball still have to continue to be very tight.
They got a fullback lined up as a receiver wide left. Nick's taking the shotgun snap. He's hit from behind, and he is sacked. That's A'Shawn Robinson, his second sack of the game. It is his second sack of the season, and that means another $200 in groceries from Harris Teeter to support Feeding America and the local food banks in North and South Carolina. Third down coming up for Denver, 10 to go.
Yeah, just a great job. Coverage in the back and was really good. Sitting in zone coverage. A'Shawn Robinson, 4-man rush, was able to get through there. And now, for the first time really this half, we've got a 3rd and long situation. So see if we can get some sort of rush off the edge. Jadeveon Clowney's probably going to get chipped front side, but Charles Harrison could have an opportunity on the backside of the formation.
Nick's out of the shotgun, and before the play, a timeout by Sean Payton.
Timeout, Denver. Their first of the half. It's a 30-second timeout.
Now, for the most part, Luke, really for the large part, the quarterback run game has been a non-factor for the Broncos. The downside of it, Bo Nix has been pretty good in the pocket.
Yeah, they haven't
Second
really.
quarter. That's what Sean decided. Hey, we're chunking it.
Yeah, there hasn't been much of a need for them to run it. I mean, they've been running the ball. They've been running the ball okay. It's not like they're gashing us in the run game, but the pass game is really where they're having a ton of success. They've been able to convert on long third downs, deep routes by the receivers, one-on-one matchups, big in cuts, overs by tight ends. They haven't done a whole lot in the screen game. They've had some backs leak out into the flat. They've just been kind of beating us at all 3 levels in the passing game.
Denver 10 of 12 on 3rd down. 10 to go from their own 39. Nick's out of the gun. They run the ball. Williams hit in the backfield and dropped. Clowney stirring up a sandstorm back at the 37-yard line. It's a TFL, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, just trying to pop a run. Go ahead, Jake.
No, I just that's a great job by our defense. That's so, but think about it. We've gone, was it 3 or 4 drives in a row of 3 and outs. So we finally get some first downs. They can catch their breath a little bit. Yes, we had a sudden change turnover. So what happens? They come out and they force a 3 and out. That's complementary type football, which we've seen it one time, in essence, one time this year, and that was the Raider game.
Riley Dixon punts it away. High kick. Blackshear, far side, fair catch signal, made it at the 10-yard line. I really didn't have much of a choice. If he lets that bounce, Denver had the coverage to pin Carolina deeper. Good punt there by Dixon. 42 seconds to go in the third. The NFL scoreboard is brought to you by Coke. Tackle game day with the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. Games in progress. Chargers lead the Saints 19-8. Yes, that is a real score. Marshawn Lattimore hurt in that game. Bills 31, Seahawks 10. A couple of first-place teams. Chiefs 20, Raiders 13. Kansas City looking to stay undefeated. Commanders lead the Bears 12-7 late third. Battle of the top 2 picks in the draft. Caleb Williams for Chicago. Jaden Daniels for Washington. Bryce Young under center from his own 10. Gives it to Hubbard on first down. Stumbles, stays on his feet, and dives across the 25-yard line. Longest run play for Carolina. A gain of 15. And a first down courtesy Chuba.
That's that formation you're talking about, Jake. Just a tight end on either side of the formation. We used to just call that an ace formation. And they just ran it to the right that side, ran it to the left the second time. Bryce is running away. What's he running away from, Jake? He checked it the first time, checked it the second time. What's he checking?
We used to start every single game with that particular play, and I'd run to the one technique, and that's the person that is lined up on either side of the center. That's where we would run the zone to on that side.
2 tight ends in the game, 1 to each side. Twins right, pistol set. Chest-high snap. Young fakes to Hubbard. He went the other way. Broken play, and Young has to slide down for a loss at the 24. -1 on the play on the final play of quarter number 3. Young went to hand it off to Chuba Hubbard, who veered left, and then Young just had to eat it. 2nd and 11 Carolina when the fourth quarter begins. Panthers down 28-7. This official timeout is brought to you by Bosch Power Tools. It's Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
We're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
Panthers football is brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here. Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude. It's a whole different vibe. With these open earbuds, it's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved. To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears, you feel good enough to go out there and play. You turn on that switch, no one can stop you. For more, check out Bose.com.
After the end of a good fight, you deserve an ice-cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, the bigger the fight, the better the reward. You put in the hours, the energy, the tough labor. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
The Broncos mascot stands literally on top of the stadium waving the fourth quarter flag. We begin the fourth quarter a mile above sea level at Empower Field at Mile High. Denver, the home team, leading our Carolina Panthers 28-7. Panthers have the football. It's 2nd down and 11. Driving right to left. Bryce Young is in the shotgun. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Carolina trying to cut into this 21-point deficit. Broncos bring the blitz. Young stands in the pocket and overthrows. Leggett wanted a deep out for Xavier, and Leggett couldn't quite get there. It'll bring up 3rd down. Coverage that time by Jaquan McMillan.
Good job by Chuba. They send 6-man pressure right here. They send 2 backers in the A-gaps. Chuba steps up, makes great contact with the backer. We ran a little China concept. You bring an in cut, and then he was trying to hit the number 2 player on a corner route and just overthrew him.
This O-line is held up well against a Denver defense that came in 2nd in the NFL with 28 sacks. The Broncos have only added 1 to that ledger today. 5 wide, trips left, Twins right. Broncos rush 4. Young out of the gun, under pressure, and he is sacked. That is Nick Bonito, who now has a sack in 6 straight games. Last Bronco to do that is a name I can't repeat from Super Bowl 50.
Yeah, it looks like, Jake, I don't know about you, it looks like he's got a pretty good pocket.
Yeah.
Stay in there.
Yeah, that was a pocket. Like, Bryce, he climbed it for 1 step, then he looked to escape. I think he could have climbed it another step, and, you know, I don't think we had much open down the field, but you climb it and nothing's that going forward. When you escape out every time, your tackle, you're putting them in a bind.
They almost blocked the Johnny Hecker punt. Mims makes the fair catch with Franklin bearing down on him at the 33-yard line of Denver. So the Broncos have it back with 14-11 to go in the fourth. Big story of the game today. I told you we had a quasi-Iron Bowl quarterback matchup. Young from Alabama. Bo Nix started at Auburn where his dad, Patrick, played. And Nix did most of his work in the first half. 23 of 31, 237, 3 touchdowns. Broncos went all in by taking him in round 1 and saying goodbye to all the money they owed Russell Wilson. An $85 million cap hit for this season, which forced Denver into tough decisions like trading Jerry Jeudy and letting go of Josie Jewell and Justin Simmons. Nix will throw on first down from the 33. Flair, left side to his running back Williams, and he's running on the numbers to the 36-yard line before he's tackled. A gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
I love watching this play. I mean, it's so funny to me. We want all these new coordinators, and we want all this newness.
And from everything you've been saying, Sean Payton's been doing what he's always done.
He just ran 76X shallow cross. You know what that is? That's what Joe Montana ran in his first Super Bowl with the San Francisco 49ers. These plays work. It works. It's how you teach it and how you run it.
On 2nd and 6, the handoff is to Williams, and he's tackled at the 40 by Nick Thurman. Brings up a 3rd and 3.
I mean, it's just, like Luke and I discussed it. If anybody knows Sean Payton's offense, it's the guy sitting to my right. He saw it for, 8 years? Twice a year. I mean, it's what they do.
Luke, what's the hardest part about defending against a Payton offense?
I think on that first down play, he does such a good job of creating vertical space and then throwing somebody in behind and making you tackle him. You might tackle him for 3 yards 5 times, and the 6th time with a guy like Alvin Kamara, it's 20.
Nix to throw, safety blitz, not there, rolls to his right. Nix on the run toward the sideline, and that is a catch inbounds by Devon Vele. First down. Makes the catch of the 45.
We bring pressure off the right side of the offense. Clean. It gets kicked out by a sliding tight end. Bo Nix is able to step up into the pocket.
Wow,
and
what a catch.
Then out to his right, keeps his eyes downfield the whole time, puts a great ball in the receiver's chest against the sideline.
Good job by the Panthers on the delayed substitution.
Offense subs. The defense can take its time to sub. Under center, Nix, hands off. Williams, patient, waiting, and tries the middle to the 40-yard line of Carolina. A gain of 4. 2nd down, 6 to go. And for the Broncos right now, it's as much about clock control as anything else.
Yeah, that was just mushed. I mean, we didn't come off the ball at all on that play. It's a little bit disappointing. Deshaun Williams, you come in there. You can come in all lackadaisical, give yourself an opportunity to kind of catch our breath. When they sub, we have the opportunity to sub. But once your hand goes in the ground, you got to come off the ball.
Cam Gill comes into the game for Carolina, number 45. He was recently added back to the roster. Was with the team in preseason, spent the last 4 years in Tampa. Bo Nix under center. On the reverse, this is Troy Franklin outside the numbers 40 left side. And crunched by Damani Richardson, a couple of yards shy of the first down marker. 3rd and about 2. Franklin, the 4th rounder out of Oregon, taking 1 pick after J.T. Sanders.
Jake, I don't know about you, but I don't know if he's ever been hit by a corner like that. J.C. Horn hit him so hard, and he was running full speed. J.C. was just kind of trotting to his right there and put his shoulder down and stuck him. So that's the difference between a Pac-12 corner and an NFL corner.
A good NFL corner.
3rd down, 3 to go. The snap, the give to Williams, tries the cutback lane into the embrace of Jadeveon Clowney. No gain. It's 4th down, 3 to go. You got the ball at the 37-yard line, so let's see if Sean Payton elects to try a long field goal.
Yep.
Well, they're bringing on Dixon. They've got Will Lutz coming in as well, so the punter will hold.
And there's no wind. Mile high.
You're right.
That's 2 third downs in a row. Jadeveon Clowney's made the play behind, line of scrimmage. That's 2 nice plays in a row by our defense.
This will be a 55-yard kick for Lutz. It would be a season long for his career. 22 of 37 from 50-plus. Ball between the hash marks and a penalty. Denver moved, and this would push the kick back to 60, and maybe it changes the calculus.
He wants to kick it.
He wants to go.
Lutz wants to kick. Dixon was running off the field, and Lutz says, "Get back here."
Sean's
letting him do it.
Yeah.
Will Lutz's career long is 60 yards. I will say this, though.
Ball start. Offense number 77. It's a 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
And I think some of this could be Sean say, hey, we're up.
Yeah, we're up 72.
We're up 3 scores. This isn't probably going to come into effect in the game. I'm going to show my kicker that I've got confidence in him and that I'm going to listen to him. Will Lutz waved him off. Sean Payton thought about it and said, you're right. You go kick this. I'm going to give you an opportunity.
The Panthers are putting Raheem Blackshear in the end zone just in case the kick doesn't get there. The last time Lutz attempted a field goal against Carolina, he missed. Now it's a fake. Dixon tries a little screen pass. Broken tackle across the 40, but shy of the marker. So they tried the old fake punt, wanted to get it to Lucas Krull, and Dixon a little shovel. And Krull tried to get across the 40. The Panthers all over it. You think about it, you're playing essentially with 10 guys with Blackshear back, and that was the call. Panthers, though, get the stop, and they'll get the ball back with pretty good field position, their own 39. 10:03 to go in the 4th here on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
You're listening to the exclusive home of the Carolina Panthers.
15, 10, 5, touchdown! Near the pylon, touchdown! Touchdown, Carolina.
Play-by-play coverage of today's game between the Panthers and Broncos will continue after this.
99.7 The Fox.
This is Jim Zoki. Join me Sunday at 10 for the Panther Stadium Show. 3 hours of pregame counting you down to the Panthers-Saints game on the home of the Carolina Panthers, 99.7 The Fox.
Catch up on all the football action with the Weekend Warriors podcast, your go-to source for expert analysis and insider insights from the pros who live and breathe the game. Hosted by Anish Shroff, the voice of the Carolina Panthers, and Tom Luganville, ESPN's college football expert. Dive into all things Panthers and explore the college football landscape. From expert analysis to insider stories, Weekend Warriors has you covered. Subscribe now on the iHeartRadio app, Panthers.com and Team app, Apple Podcast, or Spotify.
Get ready to tackle the NFL action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sportsbook partner of the Carolina Panthers.
21 plus and present in North Carolina. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov.
Panther fans, this is an exclusive message from our favorite pizza partner, Domino's Pizza, who is on site at every home game where concessions are sold.
Hey Panthers fans, this is Ryan from your local Domino's. If you haven't ordered delivery this year, our family-owned company has many of our restaurants now delivering in less than 25 minutes. Get 25% off your entire online delivery order every Panthers game day using coupon code GAMEDAY and experience the best delivery times with the best pizza and the best Panther fans.
Panthers football and the greatest music ever recorded. 99.7 The Fox, Charlotte's classic rock.
Denver tried a fake field goal, up 21 in the 4th quarter. Panthers get it back from their own 39. Bryson an empty set, shotgun snap, screen pass, right side Leggett tries to slip a tackle, gets nowhere, pushed out of bounds on the Panthers sideline, the far sideline. No gain, 2nd and 10. Luke, fake field goal, up 3 scores, 4th quarter. Does that rub you the wrong way on the sideline?
I mean, it's kind of one of those things where, I mean, you do whatever you want. You got to stop them, but it's something that isn't a surprise to us playing against the Sean Payton teams. He's trying to score as many points as he can whenever he can.
Meanwhile, Young wanted Mingo on the slant, and the throw well behind him. 3rd down. Mingo without a catch today, 2 targets. Sean Payton, 17 wins against the Panthers in his career. All 17 have come with New Orleans. No head coach has more wins against Carolina. Panthers football brought to you by Thompson. Changing lives, changes everything. Visit ThompsonCFF.org to be a part of it. Can the Panthers change their luck here on 3rd and 10 from their own 39? Young takes the waist-high snap out of the gun. Had to jump to throw to Sanders, right side across the 40, out of bounds at the 43-yard line. We pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
WRFX Kannapolis. This is 99.7 The Fox, Charlotte's classic rock. The proud home of the Carolina Panthers.
Panthers will go for it. 4th and 6 from their own 43. 9:05 to go in regulation. Down by 21. Mingo wide right, Moore wide left. 2 receivers in the slot. Sanders, the running back, offset in front of Bryce Young. Shotgun snap. Here's the pressure. Young, quick throw. Tremble makes the catch, absorbs the contact, and torpedoes forward to midfield for a Carolina first down. Second effort gets the first by Tommy Tremble on National Tight Ends Day.
Yeah, that's a great individual effort because we're short of the first down. If Brandon Jones makes the tackle, then it's a turnover on downs. That's a really nice job by Tremble breaking the tackle and diving forward, getting past the sticks.
Tommy's always been a high-effort guy for Carolina. Ball from midfield. Another empty set. Out of the gun. Young fires down the middle. In traffic, Coker reaches up, makes the catch. Lost the ball at the end of the play, but he was down. Down inside the 25 at the 23. It's a gain of 27.
Hurry up.
And the star turn continues for Coker. 3 catches today.
Snap the ball. They don't get time to
they don't get time here.
It's 64 yards. Panthers want to go quickly. And now we're going to get a timeout or a challenge. Peyton threw the red flag. And here's what's important. When Coker went down, there was an immediate recovery at the end of the play by Denver.
The ruling on the field was that the receiver caught the ball and was down by contact. Denver has challenged that ruling.
This closer look is brought to you by Charlotte Eye, Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates, providing premier eye and ENT care to North and South Carolina. We just saw the replay. It looked like Coker was down by contact, so Panthers should have the ball. When we come back, you're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Are you ready for some football? Well, you are now, thanks to Ticketmaster. As the official ticket marketplace of the Carolina Panthers and the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Panthers tickets. And even if your plans get broken up, or worse, turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Panthers.
All right, folks, we're back. Bob just shared his Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina member ID card at his appointment, and looks like they're double-checking that he's covered.
Well, you can be sure he is, Jim. Blue Cross North Carolina has an extensive network of providers, so they've got him covered better than a lockdown corner.
Yep, that's why they're the most preferred health insurer in North Carolina. Okay, they're back with his member ID card, and he's good. Go with Blue Cross North Carolina. Visit BlueCrossNC.com for more information on health, vision, and dental coverage.
Panthers football is brought to you by Atrium Reserve to live your best life, and we're here to help.
And we're going to overtime.
Erica, how much have I spent on concessions?
For questions about their money, Carolina Panthers fans can turn to Erica, the virtual financial assistant in the Bank of America mobile banking app. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/Erica by your side. Bank of America, official bank of the Carolina Panthers. What would you like the power to do? Erica responses may vary. Digital tools featured require downloading the mobile banking app and may only be available on select mobile devices. Erica is a mobile feature only available in the English language. Your chat may be recorded and monitored for quality assurance. Message and data rates and additional terms may apply. Bank of America, N.A., member FDIC.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Denver is charged with their second timeout of the half.
And no surprise, we watched the replay. Coker, who's made really 3 great catches, one of them was called back on a penalty, reached up in traffic, brought it in, and as he was bumped down, his elbow touches down before the ball comes out. It's a first down for Carolina at the Denver 23-yard line, 7:53 to go, quarter number 4. Panthers down 28-21. Anish Shroff, Jake Delhomme, Luke Kuechly, Sharon Thorsland with you on this Sunday in October. Young under center. Play action pass. Under pressure. chased by Ellis, dumps it off to Chuba, gets inside the 20, tackled on the far side at the 18-yard line, a pickup of 5.
Yeah, that was a good job by Bryce. We were trying to set up a screen. Actually, it was Tommy Trimble we're trying to set up a screen to, and it took a little longer to get to him. But Bryce did a nice job of floating to where he was going and give him the ball. But we were under center on that play. I like that.
Coker slot left in a 3-receiver look. Young out of the gun, raises his left foot, takes the waist-high snap, looking Coker's way, throws his way, contested and intercepted by McMillan, but there is a flag down, and David Moore pointing toward Denver saying pass interference.
Lineman downfield. Yeah, it's
Young had locked in on Coker as soon as he snapped the ball.
Ineligible downfield, offense number 50. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is a touchback, and it's the Broncos' ball.
Yeah, ball. He had Coker on the corner out. Bryce underthrew him, and he was able to lead him. And Coker tried to come back to it, but the corner was it fell right into the corner's lap.
Yeah, Coker tried to come back to the ball. McMillan was there in front, made the catch. The two of them tumbled out of the front left corner of the end zone. Second interception for Bryce. He's now thrown 5 this season in 3 starts. He's come in a couple of times in mop-up duty as well. And Denver has the ball back from their own 20. 7:14 to go, fourth quarter. 28-7 Panthers trail the Broncos here in Week 8.
I like the decision. The decision was there. It was an RPO. You'd like to get it out a little quicker, but get more air underneath it to really give him a chance.
Bo Nix under center on first down, hands it off to McLaughlin. Strong run outside the right hash and between the numbers to the 29, a gain of 9. Second down and 1 to go. 7 minutes to go in the fourth.
Yeah, just an off-tackle run play to the defense's left side. Ball cuts back. Damani Richardson, good physical tackle, but too much on first down.
Nix backs into the shotgun. 3-receiver look. Waist-high snap. The give to McLaughlin straight up the middle between the hash marks and a first down to the 32.
Hey, now as a defense, you understand you're going to probably get heavy run here, maybe a little play-action boot. This is where we see what kind of defense we have. Some of these guys are going to be getting. Deshaun Williams is coming in. Shaw Smith-Wade is coming in. Let's see what kind of guys we got up front and how physical we want to play here at the end of the game.
6:20 and ticking. Jake, if the Panthers get the ball back, Jack Plummer is up and active. Do you see what you have?
I don't think they do that. I think they leave Bryce out there, let him finish this game out. Besides the first drive today, there was just not that many other moments, to be quite honest. Had a couple opportunities down the field in the pass to Leggett, and made a couple of seam routes. We did have a drop on a seam route today. We had another seam route to Coker. Had some unfortunate penalties at inopportune times, but no, I think you just let Bryce finish it out.
A gain of 2 by Williams just a moment ago. Broncos taking their time. Offset eye. 3 tight ends. Play action pass. Nix waits for things to develop. Finds Kroll. Far sideline. And he makes the catch and gets out of bounds at the 48 of Denver. A gain of 14. Another Bronco first down.
You're looking at a gassed defense. That whole altitude, but that's a lot of snaps that they're playing because offensively just not having the long sustained drives, then there wasn't a lot of push. And watching guys running on and off the field, it almost seems like a chore to be able to get on and off the field.
2. Nick settles under center. Double tight end set, receiver to each side. The fullback motions. The give is to Williams, following his fullback over the left side. Flag down as Williams gets to the 49 of Carolina, but this will come back.
Yeah, you know what? It's good on the defensive side of the ball. We've seen Jadeveon Clowney.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 45 covered up the tight end. That's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
We've seen Jadeveon Clowney in there. A'Shawn Robinson's not in right now, but he's been disruptive. He caused all the issues to start on that fake field goal they ran a couple of series ago, and then Josie Jewell was in on that last tackle. He's done a great job.
As the Broncos break the huddle with 20 on the play clock,
I think Canales wants to decline it.
Correction, the penalty has now been declined. 2nd down.
So that makes it 2nd and 9. 2nd and, let's see here.
2nd and 10 because it was at the line of scrimmage, I believe, right?
But they take it from where the play ended, right?
It was a false start.
But
So it was a legal formation. I think they take it from the end of the play. So they got 2 yards on that, right? So it'll be 2nd and 8.
Yes, 2nd down, 8 to go.
The referees weren't exactly sure where to put the ball.
Well, they still have 1st down showing on the sticks. Now they change it. Nix will use play action. Rolls to his right. Running backwards behind the 40. Throws it downfield. Williams near sideline 30. Makes the catch, but he was out of bounds. And it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll call it 7 to go from the 49 of Carolina. Broncos today 11 of 15 on 3rd down, and that's been the difference.
That's a catch. If they review that, that's a catch.
I think it is.
Denver only has 1 timeout left.
Unless he didn't complete the catch. He juggled it out of bounds. Okay, but he did get both feet, but he juggled it when it hit the ground. It was slow-mo in his feet, like, oh, my gosh, that's a catch.
He got both feet in, and then as he came down, couldn't complete the act of the catch, juggled it, and then by the time he secured it, he was out of bounds. From the shotgun, trips right, slingshot right side Franklin, tunnel screen, and dragged down at the 44-yard line of Carolina. Gain of 5. It's 4th down, about a yard to go.
I think he's
and a timeout by Carolina.
He's going for it.
Go for it.
Oh, absolutely.
If you try to fake field goal with a 21-point lead, 4th and 1, 4:30 to go, up 3 scores.
And that last play, that incomplete pass, I think Bo Nix does such a good job of not looking to run initially, but looking to extend plays as long as he can to give guys an opportunity to get down the field. And then on that last 3rd down play, it's a third time in 3 third downs that Jadeveon Clowney's made the play on 3rd down. So, yeah, we've struggled today on the defensive side of the ball, but it's good to get some of these guys back, especially Josie's been great. A'Shawn's made some plays, and obviously Jadeveon.
Denver bringing in some big bodies. Michael Burton in there, one of the fullbacks.
You'd like to think it's going to be Sean likes to give those options, and his quarterbacks are athletic, get them out in the move, but
they watch the ball here, too. Alert card counts.
Troutman's the tight end. They got Burton, a fullback in there as well. Nix under center. Screen pass. Now it's a wide receiver pass. Franklin throws it to Burton. Makes the catch. He's got the 20 and fights forward to the 15-yard line. Sean Payton tried a fake field goal. Now on 4th down, a screen pass behind the line to Franklin. He then throws it downfield to Burton. So you're calling trick plays with a 3-score lead with 4 minutes to go.
Sean Payton doesn't like the Saints. Doesn't like the Panthers.
Yeah, he's making that clear.
You got to stop him, though. I mean, you say what you want, but as a defense, you got to be able to stop this kind of stuff. Again, it comes down to where are your eyes when the ball gets snapped. They got to be in the right place.
1st down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Nix under center. Handoff, Javonte Williams. Brought down by Deshaun Williams after a gain of a yard. Let's flip this conversation, Jake, to the Panthers side. For Bryce Young, listen, 18 of 28, 143, touchdown, 2 picks. When Andy Dalton's healthy, he'll be the starter again. What does this mean for Bryce going forward?
Listen, I'm not exactly sure how long Andy will be out with a thumb on a quarterback. Certainly that's something that's definitely needed. It's not like you can just kind of cast it up or tape it up and go. But, Bryce made a couple of good throws today, but there was a bunch of opportunities I thought that we had down the field in the passing game that we missed some of those, and a couple of interceptions that I know he'd want to have back. So, you just gotta keep grinding, keep preparing. You don't know what this league's going to be about. You don't know when you're going to get your opportunity. Certainly, I mean, last week at this time, nobody thought that Bryce was going to get an opportunity this week. And the unfortunate car accident gets Andy out this week, and Bryce had an opportunity. But after the first drive, only 7 points. It's it's hard to sustain and get some success.
3rd down and 4 after a run by Williams for 4 yards. And we get a timeout with 2:21 to go. Broncos out of timeouts. Saints come to Carolina next week.
They come to Carolina next week, and certainly the Sean Payton connection with the Saints, that's what you're thinking about. But, this was a game today we knew it was going to be a little difficult, a team that's playing well, playing hard, and, we came out. The effort's there.
It's there.
The effort is definitely there for our team. I'll be honest, thank goodness Jadavion's here today. Thank goodness Josie's out there today. Those guys, they showed up. They made some plays. Sean was able to come back and play. He got a couple of sacks. And, a Saints team that's struggling mightily, they're going to have another loss today. So hopefully we got out of this as healthy as possible.
3rd down, 4 to go from the 9. It's an empty set. Nix, shotgun snap. Quick throw, right side. That is caught, but then the ball comes out, and the Panthers cover it up. A catch, a fumble. Shy Tuttle recovers the fumble.
That would be his 2nd today.
Competing. Just good physical tackle there.
That's what you talk about, Jake. The effort is there. Even this late in the game, Cortland Sutton had the catch. Was right on the goal line, and Shy Tuttle able to fall on the football.
Ike Jackson holding it. Trevin Wallace coming in, getting a hand in it, punching it out. Shy Tuttle hustling down the field. We're getting our behinds beat. He's still hustling down the field with 2 minutes left to go in the game, and he recovers it.
I mean, guys, they're still playing to the very last whistle right here, which is great to see on the defense side of the ball. He's got to do it more consistently.
Now, listen, I know some people don't want to hear it when you're 1-6, headed to 1-7, but there have been some foundational pieces that have revealed themselves over this first half of the season. Young from the 2-yard line under center. They'll hand it off to Chuba Hubbard over the right side, and he gets a yard. Just look at today. We saw Damani Richardson. There were some plays that he wants back. First start, had a couple of moments. Jalen Coker keeps getting better. Trevin Wallace has shown flashes that he can be a real player for this team. J.T. Sanders quiet today, career highs in catches and receiving yards the last 2 weeks. Xavier Legette had a touchdown today. We've reached the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 8, Panthers down 21. When we come back, you're listening to Panthers football presented by Morris Jenkins.
Is this house a good price compared to others in the area? Are prices going up or down? If I don't make an offer right this very moment, will I miss my chance? These are just some of the questions a home buyer might ask. And these are the sorts of questions an agent who is a Realtor can help answer. Because Realtors have the expertise, data, and access to specialty training to help you navigate the process of buying a home. They provide support, guidance, and have your back every step of the way. That's what Realtors do, because that's who we are. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
Panthers football is heard exclusively on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Join us next Sunday as the Panthers host the New Orleans Saints. Kickoff on the network is set for 1 o'clock. Presented by Morris Jenkins, official heating, air conditioning, and plumbing services partner of the Carolina Panthers.
This is the Carolina Panthers Radio Network, live from the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas broadcast booth.
Drive into summer with a new Honda. Make an impression with the unmistakable style of the HR-V, or turn heads in the sporty Civic. From Honda, the 2024 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. For a limited time, well-qualified buyers can get a 3.9% APR on a 2025 HR-V or at 4.9% APR on a 2025 Civic.
Contact your local Honda dealer of the Carolinas today.
See dealer for financing details based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit kbb.com for more information.
Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch Tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
Panthers left tackle Ike Ekwonu not on the field with the offense right now. He has an ankle injury. His return is questionable. One of the bright spots on this offense today, Jalen Coker, the rookie receiver. Adam Thielen tells me he doesn't play like a rookie. He said he's so fast and physical. He's able to create great separation. He has great body control, and he's certainly making plays when he gets the opportunity. 3 catches today for 63 yards, playing really well for a young guy.
So they've reshuffled the offensive line a little bit. Bryce Young takes the snap in his own end zone, has to get rid of it, throws it away, and is this going to be grounding? Boy, that was close.
Yeah,
he was in the tackle box, and there didn't seem to be a receiver in the area, and he was in the end zone when he threw it, so if that is grounding, that's a safety.
I think he got it close to Jalen Coker. Jalen Coker kind of ran a little option route over the ball and got it just close enough to him where they were able to avoid the grounding.
And so the way the O-line has reshuffled, Brady Christensen moves from center to left tackle, and Cade Mays has come into play center. Young changing the play at the line. It's 3rd and 8 from the 4. He's an empty. Christensen looks back. Young clapping his hands. Helmet high snap. There's a screen pass, far side. Miles Sanders across the 10. First down to the 15-yard line. Gain of 11. 1:45 left in regulation. Panthers down 21, they have a timeout.
They got to keep it going, see what you can get. See what we got from Jalen Coker. He's lined up in the slot right here with Mingo. You'd love for him hit another seam shot. It's looking kind of like zone coverage. Might be cover 3. A good opportunity for him to bend it around.
Shotgun snap. Young throws right side. Moore the sliding catch. And did he get out of bounds?
Looks like he
did with 1:24 to go. It's a first down at the 27 of Carolina.
I don't want to gloss over what you said. Cade Mays in at center, Brady Christensen at left tackle. Like, do we get how valuable that is to a football team? Somebody who played center all game long, oh, you got to go play left tackle right now.
And he could play guard if he needed to.
Exactly.
We know that. Young out of the gun again. Flips it over the middle to the 40, right on the numbers, caught by Moore again. Another first down. Clock continues to run, 1:15 and ticking.
And at some point, Vance Joseph's going to say enough. I'm going to start throwing some pressure. Snap the ball.
Got the ball. Cooper and Benito. Now the Broncos trying to get their guys off the field. They do. Shotgun snap. Young steps up, rolls right, throws it away toward the Panthers sideline. Pressure that time coming from Zach Allen.
That's frustrating.
That's frustrating. And that's, you know, there's too many guys. There's 2 guys running off. Snap the ball. Get a free 5 and see if something's down. Take a shot. You know you've got a free 5. Take a shot. Force it in. It doesn't matter. That's something that you got to learn.
Instead, a 2nd and 10 from the Panther 40. 55 seconds left. Young takes a knee-high snap. Under pressure, takes a hit, throws downfield. Legette reaches up at the 35. Makes the catch inbounds. Nice catch by Xavier Legette. And the Panthers also draw a flag. Might get a late hit here on Denver.
Yeah, roughing the passer. Hit him right in Bryce's face. I think it was Malcolm Roach.
It was Roach.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 97. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. First down.
And what I will say about this play with Bryce is he threw that ball exactly where it needed to be. He stood in there. He took the hit. And he put it exactly where it needed to be. And that shows me Bryce knows where Legette is supposed to be. Jake, did he catch it?
And they show in the replay there was a bobble. It looks like did his hand stay underneath it? Because he did a nice job of high pointing the ball. He went up. It didn't let it come to his body. But I believe his hand stayed underneath on the bobble.
That's 2 times today we've had a long pass with a roughing the passer.
It was a 23-yard completion. Tack on 15 more. It gives the Panthers the ball at the Denver 22-yard line. Bryce north of 200 yards passing, 202 now. Legette 4 catches, 34 yards. Trips right. Young in the shotgun. Hubbard left hip. Chest high snap. Young floats one down the left sideline. Mingo got all turned around and the ball sails out of bounds. Mingo was covered by Damari Mathis. 2nd and 10. 43 seconds remain. Hopefully the Panthers can get some positives here with the score going into week 9.
I'll tell you what, Brady Christensen, we keep talking about, he just passed off a TE stunt, a defensive end and a defensive tackle stunt. Baron Browning shot inside. He passed it off, then took over the D tackle, coming back to outside to contain. It's just impressive for him to be able to do that.
Empty set, trips right in a bunch, Twins left in a stack. Chest high snap to Young. Quick throw over the middle. First catch of the game for J.T. Sanders. Dropped at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Third down, 2 to go. 30 seconds left in the game. Panthers have a timeout. They're trying to go quickly. Moore wide left. Mingo slot left. Coker wide right. Shotgun snap. Young throws, looking for Coker. Back shoulder. Jalen Coker makes the catch. First career touchdown for the rookie out of Holy Cross.
Did they raise their hand yet?
They're talking about it. He was in the end zone. Panthers celebrating like it's a touchdown. And now, here comes Johnny Hecker, J.J. Jansen, and Pinheiro out on the field.
And
I don't think they've
never signaled touchdown.
It absolutely was a touchdown.
It was, yeah, watching the replay, but there's never been
Unless, did he not secure the ball? Looked like he secured the ball. It is a touchdown. They never signaled it. It's a touchdown for Coker, who at Holy Cross a year ago had 15 touchdowns on 59 receptions. That's about a quarter of his catches. Snap, hold, kick by Pinheiro is good. Jalen Coker, an undrafted free agent from a small school in a town that looks like Worcester, but is pronounced Worcester in Massachusetts. Luke knows all about that, having played college ball in the state of Massachusetts. And 4 catches, 78 yards, a touchdown with a depleted receiving corps today. Sharon, I tell you, the Panthers have found something in Jalen Coker.
Absolutely. He made sure to hold on to that ball, handed it off to Panthers staff, said he wanted to be able to keep his first touchdown. He told me earlier that he really plays with a chip on his shoulder. It really bothers him that he was not drafted. So he says he feels like he has to really go out there and prove something. But at the same time, he said, I have a lot of confidence in myself. He said, you have to feel like you're the best out there and have to believe that you're uncoverable and unguardable. So that's the mindset I have going into every game, and I'm certainly playing like that today.
Yeah, his dad, Jamal, by the way, who is from South Carolina, is a diehard Panthers fan, and that will be a family heirloom. First career touchdown for a young man who really made a strong push in training camp to make the team despite an early injury. Steve Smith, Luke, raved about this kid coming out of college.
I mean, he's done a great job in just how he catches the ball. He catches it in different ways. He catches it on seams. He catches it on 7 cuts. But the one thing that he does a really good job is he catches the ball with his hands. He's strong with his hands. Once it touches his hands, he's got it. So he made the good catch down the sideline. He made the seam ball catch, and then that was a really good back shoulder ability to adjust, put your foot in the ground, and catch it on that back shoulder is fantastic. Now Johnny's going to go for an onside kick.
Which the Panthers had to declare.
Right.
And so Hecker will attempt an onside kick with 18 seconds to go. He was facing left, now faces right. This one bounces out of bounds. Here's the flag, and Denver will take over. And the Broncos kneel down, maybe 2 if the Panthers use a timeout away.
We've had a fake punt. We've had a double pass. They might go for it.
If they do, there's going to be a fight that's going to break out.
They might go for it.
And listen.
Kickoff out of bounds by the kicking team. First down, Denver.
If this is anything but a kneel down, you and I might be calling a boxing match.
Well, at least we ended on a 98-yard drive at the end of the game.
Plays, 98 yards, touchdown.
Going into facing a Saints team who's struggling mightily.
Yeah, big question next week will be, does Derek Carr come off of IR for that game? Nix takes a knee. Panthers don't use their final timeout. And that does it from the Mile High City. It started strong. It finished strong for the Panthers. But in between, some struggles to get off the field on third down, an offense that was inconsistent. Final score, Broncos 28, Panthers 14. Denver is now 5-3. Carolina falls to 1-7. The Panthers back home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints, hoping to avenge that blowout loss in Week 1. Our Panthers postgame show is coming up, presented by Southern Star, an official bourbon of the Carolina Panthers. Celebrate the spirit of the Carolinas Jim Szoke, Eugene Robinson standing by. Highlights from the game, scores from around the league.